Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. What up?
Uh,
What's soup?
I think I'll be happy to know that I rewatched Nirvana the band, the show, the movie in theaters like last weekend, and I
It's
even
great.
took my dad to see it, and he really enjoyed it.
Nice.
My whole
Nice.
family to see it. I've seen it 3 times now, and
Hey.
I was
And I've
originally
seen
gonna,
it twice.
I was originally going to see it a fourth time today, but I got sick, so my
Damn.
if my throat sounds a little bad during this
I'll see
call.
Uh,
it next.
Why?
I'll see it next month. I don't have enough money.
oh shit.
I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to see it playing all other types of movies, but not that one for some reason.
Olivia, if you want me to pay for your movie ticket, I can pay for your movie ticket.
You already gave me an advance.
Yeah, but it's Nirvana the band.
Yeah, it's like literally my new obsession. It's literally as good as everyone says it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
copied me.
Yeah, it's like the only feature-length Matt Johnson project I still haven't seen at this point is The Dirties, which I've heard good things about. Like, I know
Yeah,
it's
it's good.
extremely low budget and might be like rough around the edges compared to his later stuff, but I'm still interested in it.
He apparently wore the same pants that he wore in Nirvana in The Dirties, which is very
That's
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
that's kind of funny, actually.
yeah, I've really grown to love Matt Johnson over like the last 2 months, and
Yeah,
he's
same.
on. I'm like hoping his Anthony Bourdain movie will come out like not in like 5 years or something.
Yeah, I was
Because
just about to mention that because I'm really curious to see what that'll turn out to be. Because even though like Blackberry was more of like a conventional studio movie by his standards, I think it still turned out really well. Like I actually avoided Blackberry forever because it unfortunately came out along amidst that whole wave of just brand movies like
Hmm.
Jerry Seinfeld's Unfrosted, and I kind of assumed at first that it was just one
Uh,
of those. But then when I became more familiar with like who Matt Johnson was and what his style was like, I became a lot more interested in Blackberry, and I wound up actually really enjoying it.
did it ever
Did
get like a U.S. theatrical release? Because I don't remember it coming to
I mean it
theaters.
must have. Like
Oh, it
people must
I
have
I
flopped.
saw
s-
it.
I saw it in theaters. I was
Okay.
not able to catch it, but it did play in theatrically.
I'm just like I do not remember. I usually keep up with movies that play in theaters, and I just don't for some reason
It
I don't remember Blackberry ever playing.
In whichever theaters it did play, it had a very short theatrical run because it did
Yeah,
not make a lot of money.
Yeah, it
that's
had a 5
unfortunate.
million budget and a 2.8 million box office. So
Yeah, oof, that is not great.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think it's really great. I'm excited to check out the extended cut that he made. It's like a
he did an extended cut of Blackberry.
it's
Yeah,
like a
there's like a
mini series. It's split into three
Oh, like
episodes.
what Quentin Tarantino did with The Hateful Eight.
yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for like mid-budget movies that aren't able to recoup their money anyways.
Yeah. Especially since this was Matt Johnson's attempt at making a more commercial movie. Like, I'm glad it still
It
got
wasn't
the
a
Canadian.
failure at all.
Yeah, I'm glad it still got the Canadian government to give him money to make his passion
Yeah.
projects, such as Nirvana the band, the movie.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome that was like funded by the Canadian government. I didn't know that until watching the movie the first time and finding that information. I literally spit out my drink I was drinking. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
the standard for success for like a Canadian movie is much lower than an American movie.
So did they have like did any of the CanCon regulations apply to them? Like did they have to mention Canadian content a certain amount of
That's
times
not
to
how
get
CanCon
money?
works.
Oh, okay.
CanCon has to do with like radio stations and television stations. It doesn't it
Oh,
doesn't
so
aff- it doesn't affect
it
the
doesn't
films themselves
it doesn't
or
apply
the
to
music.
film industry.
No, it does apply to the film industry in the sense that like if there was a TV channel playing films, then a certain amount of the films would have to be Canadian.
Oh.
but it doesn't apply to the films as they're being made.
That's weird.
It has more to do with like broadcasting than
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So like a TV station or a radio station has to play a certain amount of Canadian content.
Yeah.
Adam,
Or
I was just gonna ask. I mean, you don't have to say it for legal reasons, but has Matt ever like have you asked Matt by chance if like what the budget of the Nirvana movie is? Like, you don't have to tell us if you know and you're not
No, I haven't
okay.
asked him that.
Okay. Because like I'm like waiting. I don't know if he like if he's allowed to say that information.
He's probably allowed to. It's not like they
Well, it
don't
says on
have
Wikipedia that the
distribution or
budget for
anything.
Nirvana the band, the show, the movie was 2 million.
Usually,
Okay.
usually those things are kept secret if like they're still looking to sell the movie to distributors or whatever. But like Neon's got it, so like I don't know. Like yeah, let's see what the source is for the budget on the wiki.
Well, if it's only 2 million, then that's not that hard to make more than, I would hope.
Yeah, so apparently, according to Matt in an interview from Filmmaker magazine, he said it cost around 2 million US.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope it can make more money. I don't know how much money it's made right now. I haven't really kept up with
I think it might have made its budget back.
Which says the box office so far is 1.5 million, at least going off Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I feel like
And when they cite
Nirvana,
box office mojo.
I feel like Nirvana the band.
It's only from the
movie,
first weekend so far, right?
All right.
Sorry, what were
I
you
feel
saying?
like the Nirvana the band movie will be kind of have a for some reason for me, I think it's gonna have like a similar legacy to like something like Hundreds of Beavers, where it's like
Hell yeah.
it's like art house theaters will like play it in a theater at like a midnight screening.
I don't know. I think it has the potential to blow up like in almost like Napoleon Dynamite fashion. It's maybe
I
not
hope.
as like accessible, you know, the shaky cam and the mockumentary style and the whole media literacy being tough for some people about what it's actually doing. Like
Yeah.
that those elements make it like a bit less accessible, but it's so funny that could override that. I'm hoping that it just does well with word of mouth, and you know the people that enjoy it love it. And you know, like it's very rare when you see like a really funny, actually good, actually funny comedy that most people enjoy, like that you can recommend to people. So you never know. Like it might be a hit, but it needs to. There's like a word of mouth that needs to go with it. So far, I've been like paying attention to people on like YouTube and Twitter and stuff, and like you know, a lot of major people are talking about it. Like people are making the effort to push it out, and so we'll see exactly how much that does and how far that seeps into the normie verse.
What's kind of funny is that I stumbled upon like a review of Nirvana the band, the movie from like the Hollywood Reporter. They refer to that refers to Canada as the unrealized 51st state, which is just something I found really amusing the fact that like a professional publication would like let that go through is like really funny.
Wasn't like that the Hollywood Reporter, like it wasn't that like the first negative review of that movie that like was released? Like it had
Maybe, or at least the
I
first negative
wouldn't,
review that really got popular, I guess, just from people dunking on it.
I wouldn't be surprised from an American media company, honestly.
Yeah.
You have to understand that, like,
thing now.
Sorry?
Is Hollywood Reporter like a Barry Weiss like
No,
CBS
no.
thing now?
No,
or am I
it's just
crazy?
all
Okay.
like 99%, like all legacy media in the United States is like to varying degrees of propaganda. And if you have a US publication, even if they say something critical of like the Trump Canada situation, the framing is going to be in a way where it already leaves certain things up to assumption. Like there's a lot of publications that will talk about it as like, oh, he's only joking, or like Canada is being stubborn in this perceived trade war, and it's like, no, there is a trade war. He started it. He literally
trade war.
he literally like broke the rules of his own deal that he signed in his previous presidency. He's supposed to go through Congress to affect tariffs anyway. That's why it's being
Yeah.
challenged in court
Just
right
got
now.
just
Is
got
because
struck
he's
down
making
today,
up
actually.
emergencies. First it
Mhm.
was fentanyl, and then he's dropped the act and decided like, oh yeah, someone talked to me mean on the phone, so I'm giving them more tariffs. And he just says it out loud, and people
Yeah.
in your stupid fucking country have not
Yeah.
been really doing anything about it. And your
think it's
entire
also-
fucking media apparatus is genuinely complicit in this.
Well, more
also
so
think-
than that, to a certain extent, because again, you have things like Barry Weiss and CBS and the chairman of the SEC talking to them and like being in like literal sock puppets of this administration right now, and that's like on purpose. And that's
Yep.
what bothers me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the more obvious ones. The ones
Mhm.
you have to pay attention to are the more subtle ones.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
didn't know
if
about the
you-
Hollywood Reporter, but
I mean, also, if you look at the history of the actual author of the piece itself, it says he previously was the editor of Stages magazine, the chief theater critic for, get this, the Christian Science Month.
Ah! There you
Hell
go.
Is that
There
what-
you go.
And
Is that what David
theater
Lieber
critic
Hart
and
came
culture
from?
writer for the New York Post.
Nice.
So yeah, he's a qualified tabloid fuckwad.
Hmm.
Ew. Smelly.
Yeah, and it's just like Hollywood Reporter is basically, I mean, it's sort of the equivalent in terms of critical appraisal of movies. It's sort of like the IGN of the industry.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
no, I know.
Didn't
But
they,
I'm just
like,
all
did-
I'm gonna say about this is like if you see a single fucking article talking about shit that Trump is doing in relation to Canada or anything else, and the article doesn't state this is not normal,
Yeah,
it's fucking propaganda and it's normalizing it,
yeah.
right? Like people fucking CNN talking about this shit like, oh yeah, Trump decided to make threats against the sovereignty of another nation today. No, you have to fucking call out this is not normal. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're
but
fucking
I mean-
complicit.
I mean,
what kind of
the
fucking
only-
media are you in a country that pretends
the
to have
only-
fucking
the
free
only
speech as one of its
publication-
values?
The only
100% agree.
publication I extend like some sort of break on that is like Associated Press, where they're trying to be neutral about everything and they're just presenting.
That's not neutral. That's not neutral.
It's not neutral.
Acting like it's a fucking normal thing is taking a position.
there's no
That's
such
not- that's
thing
not
as
neutrality.
neutral journalism.
maybe
I mean, it
I-
is. It's just presenting factual information. It's not presenting opinion.
Yeah, well, you don't have to say my opinion is that it's not normal. You can say historically this is an unprecedented thing, and that's a factual statement, right?
They present it that way. Yeah.
Mhm.
In
Okay,
the
then that's
context
good.
of everything else.
Yeah. When you don't present that context, you're complicit, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which is what most publications are doing in the United States.
And I think a lot of the times the difference between neutrality and taking a position now, like it's just kind of the reality is that like one side is going to be based in reality and one side isn't, right? Like that's
Yeah.
kind of just like the place that we're at the moment.
Yeah. Well, not
unfortunately.
admonishing him for actually breaking the law that's your first proof of like, yeah, you don't actually really care about the integrity of the nation, do you?
No,
They'll sell
yeah,
you
there's
out
like
as
a
soon as
there's
it
a
makes profit,
the-
but let's be fucking real about this. They'll immediately sell everyone out if it means like they'll destroy the country if it fucking means they'll get a quick buck out of it.
Mhm.
every publication that talks about his tariffs without also mentioning that he's not even legally supposed to be able to do it in the first place, which is a
Yes.
factual statement, is like
Yes.
literal propaganda.
He's literally just fucking pedophile mad king, and we can't do shit about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've listened to Alex's videos recently, and he describes this sort of thing as pay to win, and I can't agree with him more.
Yeah,
It's very frustrating.
And the
that's what
the
America
more frus-
is.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
even more frustrating thing is that like all the money exists within the pockets of the most stupid, insecure people on the planet.
Mhm.
Hello.
Like
It
fucking.
is funny
Elon
how
Musk.
insecure all of them
Hello,
are,
hi.
like fucking
Your mic
Oh.
is a little quiet, but I do hear you. I wasn't sure if it
Oh,
was
hi.
someone in the background of someone
Hi.
else's thing. Hi.
Like, I didn't think the fascist takeover was gonna be this fucking whiny.
Dude,
So
well, that's
lame.
what they've always been. There's just it's I don't think they're just out and about doing it now. Like
Yeah.
there's like major, like even the conservative public, like the general like conservative legacy media outlets are just being racist now. Like they didn't really used to do that, but they're like, oh, okay, we can just be
You
racist
know-
and get away with it. That's like what people want, I guess.
Well, I mean, the
That's what
thing
far
they're
side
they're
kinda wants.
racist, but they're also whining about being called out for it.
Exactly. Yeah. You have people like this John Doyle cocksucker, like sitting on fucking on like the Blaze or whatever, and being like, day 1 of 28 of exposing Black history during February because
Oh,
it didn't
God.
happen.
That's
like literally
No,
like, what are
yeah,
you talking
know,
they're
about?
not
something-
they're not
you know, the
honest
thing-
people, and they're not having real conversations. They don't
No.
care. It's
No.
literally
They
a
don't care
game to
about
them.
that.
It's literally a game to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
You know,
literally
the thing
don't
I've
care.
noticed is that like the conservatives only work when they like complain. I mean, that obviously there's more to it than that, but like whenever I guess they're only like powerful when they're like the reason I think Trump won last time, like 2024, was that because Biden did fuck all to prosecute Trump and stuff like that. He basically let them regroup for 4 years. So then they got to shape the narrative again in their favor. And then, but I feel like that narrative, maybe this is just me being naive and a little bit optimistic, but that narrative might be starting to like wither away with the general public. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what the fuck happens, honestly. But like when they're in power, all they do is complain. They complain like, "Oh no, trans, gay immigrants,"
Yeah.
and but people are not buying it anymore. At least for some
Well,
of the
people,
comments
like-
I've had conservative members in my family who are like sick of this shit. So
Yeah.
take that for
Well,
what you
I mean,
will.
Yeah.
they're not
My
buying
dad
it.
has
Their quality of
stopped
life.
watching Fox News.
They're not buying it because they've realized like in a very stupid way, like, oh, Trump was actually lying about improving our quality of life. Now I hate him. It's just like he was lying about all of that ever since his first election win. Like
It's
Dude,
really easy to trick people in your country.
yes.
Like that's the economy is like one big trick.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that's
I mean,
that's
the
the
thing is
fucking
also,
America's pastime is scamming people.
yeah. Well, also because a lot of people are just blatantly uneducated, especially especially in rural areas, because they don't have access to public education and they don't have like readily available access to really news feeds anymore that are providing them with actually substantive
And
information.
Trump made that worse with the defunding of PBS and public
Yeah,
media. So you gotta
exactly.
take that for what you will.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, public education is being slowly dismantled.
Yes.
It is.
Not even slowly. Like the Department of Education is just like almost gone at this point. Like,
Well, it was slow
it's just-
before, and you guys dropped the ball, and now it's happening fast.
Yeah.
An
basically.
educated public is like not a docile one, so yeah.
Mhm.
No.
I can't wait to. Yeah, I love Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom is our king now. We have to bow
It's
down
like-
to
like-
Gavin Newsom.
Because like when you don't have education, you fall back to relying on your emotional reactions. And your emotional reactions are not like they're not educated decisions inherently.
Well,
No.
it makes it really easy to like trick people into getting angry at groups of
Emotionally
people who are-
manipulate them. Yeah.
yeah, to getting angry at people who are not billionaires,
Yeah. Because
which is like
they don't
literally the whole point.
because they don't have the information at their fingertips.
The frustrating thing I'm worried about in the future, like Trump's not forever. He's gonna die soon, or
Yeah.
he's gonna like it's gonna end eventually. It'll probably
Hopefully
die
soon.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen after that? Like, like maybe we'll get a Dem president in 2028, but then maybe they'll fuck up, and then we'll get an even worse president in 2032 or 2036. You know, you just
I
never
feel
know
like-
at this point.
I mean, I feel like Republicans at this point are just going to revert back to Mitt Romney style because, like, nobody has the charisma that Trump does to lead.
That is true. Like
situation
they
like
keep
that.
saying, "Oh,
Like,
oh,
JD
Vance is gonna
Vance-
be their replacement." Vance is not fucking charismatic. Nobody
JD
likes
Vance
him.
is such
No.
a
You guys
lame-ass
are-
pussy.
You
Like,
guys are assuming that you're going to have like fair elections where the outcome of the vote
Yes.
actually matters.
Yeah.
Also, that's like a big assumption at this point. Like JD Vance
Yeah.
could just be anointed basically and have a pretend election, or Don Jr. It doesn't really matter. We'll see.
Yeah.
See what happens in the midterms. Oh,
Yeah,
less
I
than a
mean, it's
year
really
away.
unpredictable because, like, whether Trump backs off on something this time is extremely unpredictable because, like, he has a whole cabinet now that is just fully inundated with people who like bow their fucking knee to him. And so it's just like, is he actually going to go through with the thing he's going to do, or is he going to be a taco this time? It's really unpredictable.
A taco.
What do you mean by taco?
That's what they call him.
Trump always cowards out.
I thought it was
Oh,
chicken.
I've never. I don't know why, but I've never heard that term before.
I'm part of
Yeah.
a political.
I have.
So I'm part of a pretty, I guess, leftist political server, Discord server. I mean, although Discord's fucking going to shitter now, but
Yay.
I
Yeah.
am, but I and they use the taco meme all the fucking time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe we do need the French 75. Maybe that's the answer.
We need to bring
Yeah.
back the guillotines.
Need Jungle Pussy to start robbing banks. Type shit.
They're pretending to have legal consequences in other countries for a lot of the same things. Like Korea says life in prison for the guy who did the
Yeah.
the coup in their country, the unsuccessful coup. UK and like what is it, Norway are like currently, facing enacting criminal charges on some of their royalty that were implicated in the Epstein files.
Mhm.
It's
God, that
it's just
photo of
one
Prince Andrew
country,
is so funny.
one
It's
country where
so-
no
it's
one's really
so
doing
embarrassing.
anything
Or
Oh my
sorry,
God.
not. I forgot he's not a prince
He's
anymore. I
just
meant
Andrew.
I meant nonce Andrew.
Sir Nonsense.
The Andrew formerly known as Prince.
I reject the concept of royalty anyway, so it doesn't
Me
matter whether
too.
or
But
not
it
he's
is
a
very
fucking
funny
prince.
that he had to lose it.
You know what? Here we
I
go.
bet
Like
he's
you can just
sweating now.
what started the lineage of the royal family? Just one day they decided
They think
I'm
they were
king
anointed
actually.
by God.
Hell yeah, let's do
Yeah.
the same thing. I'm fucking princess now. You all refer to me as fucking Princess Adam, okay?
Princess
Yeah.
Adam.
Oh hell yeah.
And
Congrats, you came out as
line
trans.
the genes they end with me, and no one will have my exclusive royal blood.
True. You are the best horse.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm the princess of Canada officially now.
Princess
If enough people say
Parade.
it's true, it's true.
Someone write a TV pilot for this. Someone
You're
write
the
one.
No,
horse,
it's still,
baby.
like when people talk about like the concept of getting rid of the royal family, or at least the label of it, like, hey, can you guys not be literal welfare queens? Everybody will say, actually, they bring in tourism dollars, and the amount that
Who cares?
the amount that the country spends on them is less than the amount that they receive
Yeah.
from tourism. Which, first of all, I don't know if I buy, because that would imply that like for sure that all of those dollar figures are from people who only are there because of the royal family, and there's literally no other reason why they would be there in London. Like you couldn't just have the same buildings or the same like National Guards, but just for like different reasons or non-royalty. Like you could have it for a museum. I don't know. Like
Fucking
cultural
Big Ben
importance
brings
and
in
significance
tourism
is
dollars.
entirely socially constructed, right? Like you can just say this is culturally important and significant, and if enough people say it, then it will be, right? Like
'Cause,
there's
like, they
tourism in
sure
other
should.
countries.
They
There's
sure
tourism in
should
other countries.
actually earn it through their own labor or significance in the political institutions in their own country. Like, what the fuck do they even do?
They don't do well. They've stopped like writing laws, so like they have like a parliament for that, I guess. But
They
like,
go
Uh-huh.
to the opening of businesses. That's it.
yeah, they get reality TV shows and be rich people all over the place, and
Yeah.
go to Epstein's Island, and
And they fuck tons of money by doing that for no reason.
there's like maybe philanthropy in there somewhere, but like, okay, so did Bill Gates. and he's also a
Yeah.
pedophile.
And also, like, philanthropy is a voluntary thing.
Philanthropy is like what you do when you're so rich that you can just throw some crumbs on people and people think you're a
Exactly.
good person.
Exactly.
Like it's all PR. It's like it's literally just your PR budget.
It's just like, oh, I'm not subjected to taxes. I guess I can do this.
I fucking hate when anybody like says, "Oh, this CEO is like actually generous," because it's like none of them really are.
By
No
giving
good-
out
there's
like
no good CEO.
$100,000.
What we need is like a fucking wealth cap.
Yes.
I don't know what the correct solution is because it's a very complicated issue, but I think anything in that direction is probably a good step. I think
Well,
I think
regardless
what
of
we're
how this
doing now
fucking-
is not working. Is the recognizable fact.
Well, the hope is that we at least fucking try. I mean, we gotta try something new because even if it doesn't succeed, it's a good. It's always better to do a swing, and if it misses, you try again, over and over again until it eventually something does stick. I mean, you can't just like stick to the same shit over and over and
Yeah.
over again. So that's
Well,
what
I
I
mean,
mean.
It's just,
Maybe I
the
am just like
entire concept of a billionaire is fucking ridiculous.
yes. I mean,
They
the first
shouldn't
thing you do,
exist.
you legally restrict the rich ass people in this country from actually taking part in like tax evasion schemes, like tax havens that are outside of the country. You restrict them from doing that.
You
you
change tax
prohibit
laws.
that shit because that's how they make a lot of their money, through the IP that they're mining and they don't actually get taxed on.
Yeah, it's a
tax
complicated
refund.
conversation because economics is complicated. That's why there's so many fucking loopholes to everything.
Yeah.
Right? You just pay an accountant. They're like, "Oh no, actually, you just do this, and then you don't pay money."
Yeah, but
You
we
have to
need
get
to at
tax
least
refunds.
try to fucking like actually hold fucking billionaires accountable.
Yep.
Like I think if you make like, I don't know, a couple million, it should just be like you're done. The rest goes to the government for
A
like the
couple
rest of the
million?
year.
That's not a lot in today's economy.
No, I mean like a couple million
On top of $1 billion.
No, I what I was trying to say is like that should be the absolute like fucking limit. Any amount of money that goes above that just goes straight to taxes.
2 million though? 2 million's kind of low. I'd say like 10 million maybe.
Well, I mean,
2 million is like the cost of like a really, really shitty house in Vancouver.
well, I
Like
mean,
one of the
Yeah, sure.
shittiest houses you've ever seen.
I said a couple million. I didn't necessarily mean two.
Okay.
I mean, the reason why the prices don't really like the price of $1 million doesn't really matter much is because of the wealth inequality, because of inflation and the relative increase in
Yeah.
property value.
Which is why we fucking need universal like income.
Pretty much like literally every single boomer that bought property is a millionaire right now. Like
Oh, yeah.
because like every property is worth a fuck ton.
Yeah. Did you hear about what the fuck just happened? I don't know if it was, I think it might have been for Florida. Florida got rid of property tax in its entirety.
Oh great.
So like all the rich ass boomers who have their expensive houses, they don't have to pay tax on that anymore.
The Florida moment.
That's interesting. Because it's like way cheaper than paying rent anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, like they have the money to afford it.
Is that why
you gotta
Derek moved
remember,
to
Florida is like full of like
Yeah.
the most like Florida is like an old people haven basically.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
and it
Yeah.
has Disney and Universal, but that's like pretty much all it has.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
Also, just before I just just a little interrupt. Shish, you're new here. I
Hi.
didn't know if you wanted to
Can
like
you hear
ask
me?
any. Yes, I can hear you. I didn't know if you
Oh,
wanted
hi.
to like ask any questions or anything because
Yeah,
I
hi.
know we've been talking a bunch.
This is my first time here. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
We were all
It's really cool
politically
to finally
ranting.
meet you.
You
Adam.
as well. Thank
I've
you.
been watching you for a long time.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Excuse me for being a bit quiet. Excuse me for being a bit quiet. I just
No, it's not a
I-
problem. just wanted
I
to make
joined
sure you had
mid
to say.
conversation. I'm like, I don't know
So did I.
what to say, and like things are getting really political. And I'm like,
Oh
I
no,
don't
of
know what to
course,
say.
of course. There's no expectation to talk. I just wanted to make sure you knew that
Yeah,
it's fine.
and
so.
also, I actually really wanted to talk. I just didn't know when to enter the
Okay, sure.
conversation. But
Yeah, you can talk about
Whatever
whatever
you
you want. We
want.
can switch.
yeah, I know it's
conversations.
just an autism thing. Like I don't know when to enter a conversation
It's all
when
good.
I have the same
when there's a
problem.
group of people.
Yeah.
There's like
is there
a
is there like a
hand
subject you wanted
raising
to?
feature, right?
Oh yeah, there's a
Hmm?
hand raising feature in
Yeah.
Zoom, and then I can just like
Oh,
when there's like
right,
a break in
right.
the conversation, I can
But
be like, "Yo,
you can hear me, right?
yep,
Yes.
yep,
Yep.
it's all good,
Mhm.
Cool.
cool, thank you." Is there like a topic you wanted to talk about? Because we could, but we can save it for later too. Like no pressure. I'm just letting you know.
I had a really cool weekend. I saw 2 movies in theaters.
Was
which
one of them
were
Nirvana the Man?
no, actually. So the first one was Scott Pilgrim. There was a
Close enough.
re-screening in a theater that my brother works at. So because of that,
Mhm.
I got to see it for free. Woo!
Very
That's
awesome.
amazing. Was it like an independent theater or was it like a
Yeah,
chain theater?
kinda. I mean, it's a chain that's. I mean, it's a very small chain, but it's a movie theater that's specifically for like indie films
Mhm.
mostly. It's one
Nice.
of those.
That's awesome.
And then my brother was like, "Hey, my sister really likes Scott Pilgrim. Can she see it for free?" And he and his boss, who's really cool, was like, "Yeah."
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So that was fun. And my brother apparently told me that the only people that get to see movie for free is the directors watching their own premiere.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, I got to experience the same way
VIP.
as like Edgar Wright. Like, oh,
Exactly. What was the other movie?
it was Kill Bill.
Oh, nice.
Apparently there was a I forgot the
Whole Bloody Affair.
yes like
Yeah.
it was for some reason like it's everywhere in my country now. It just suddenly like started to just started to screen. I was like, hey, let's watch it, and that was
Mhm.
so cool experiencing in theaters and watching both movies back to back. It was so great.
Is it okay to ask what country?
Israel.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's all
Cool.
over the country right now.
Did they show the
Yeah.
Fortnite short afterwards?
No.
Oh,
Oh, that's
god.
What do you
lucky.
what
that
do you
all-
mean? What do you mean?
No, in the theatrical showing for
Oh,
A Whole
no.
Bloody Affair, they had like a short
you-
film where they said directed by Quentin Tarantino at the end, but it was
Yeah.
like literally just like Fortnite,
Yeah, it was
Extra
animated
story.
in Fortnite.
and it involved like
Cringe.
what was her name? Go-Go's sister. Yeah.
Yoko,
Well,
I think.
no,
Yuko, I think.
no, yeah, but it was Go-Go's sister, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
her name Go-Go in the movie? Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yuki,
the Go-Go
Yuki's Revenge or
character?
something.
Yeah, which is named after the character from Lady Snowblood.
Yeah, and it was just like it was not. It didn't feel like Quentin Tarantino. It felt like Fortnite because it was Fortnite, and they were like
I'm pretty sure they're
doing
doing a
Fortnite
4K.
skins and Fortnite like power ups and stuff, and it's like it was embarrassing. It was terrible.
What's crazy, I think
I'm not
they
sure
released
what you're
it.
talking about.
No, it's okay. It was like after the credits, basically.
Oh,
It just states
that
at like the
we didn't
very,
have
very
any.
end, and I think it was only in the States and Canada. I think
Mhm.
I don't know if it was.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
might have been
Mhm.
exclusive.
I
Is-
stayed for it when I saw Kill Bill, and it was not great because although I've been told that apparently the 4K Blu-ray that's coming out soon for and the digital release they decided not to include it at the end. So,
Oh,
they got rid of it.
I saw the
Not even as a
trailer for
feature.
it.
I wonder.
Maybe as a bonus feature, but the
Just not
thing's
a
on
part of the
YouTube. You
end
can just watch the
credits.
full like short thing on YouTube.
It
I
doesn't
think on
make
the
sense
Fortnite YouTube
after the
channel.
credits anyway.
I
Like it should have been
so
before.
from what I understand, there was Fortnite clip after
it
the
sucks.
credits.
Yeah, I think you can watch
Yeah.
it on YouTube. It's just
What
a
the
terrible.
heck?
They were
It's on
advertising it
It's
as
on the official Fortnite YouTube
Well,
channel.
It
Just look up
sounds so
YouTube. Just look
stupid.
up
it was
Guess I'm
a.
lucky that it's not in my country.
Well, I
I
mean, it
saw
might
the
have been.
trailer
I don't know
for
if you stayed after the credits. So.
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Did
I
it?
saw
Was
the
there
trailer.
like an animation of cartoon characters saying, "Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves some snacks"?
No,
Okay,
no.
because
It sounds
that's
like you're
how the
making
thing
it up.
starts.
I know you're not, but it sounds really funny.
Well, no, the problem is like that's how the short starts, but a lot of
Oh.
people watching that didn't know that that was the short just assumed it was like part of the theatrical chain and then like left. And that happened in
I
everyone's
didn't-
screening. So like that's why it's
I
a
don't
terrible
see.
idea to have it at the end because you literally have like a go to
Yeah.
the lobby, get a snack, like without realizing that that was just like a cheeky thing they added in for the Fortnite
So
thing.
funny.
So obviously
That-
it wasn't supposed to be at the end
Yeah.
in the first place.
And my theory, so Lionsgate distributed this. I don't know if it was in Israel, but in the States they distributed here in the States, and I think they just threw it in there because they needed just because they could.
Mhm.
Probably.
That's actually that now thinking about it, that actually is bizarre because like all the Pixar shorts usually show in front of the movie that
That's what
They
they
don't
should
do
have
shorts-
done. That's what they should have done.
Not anymore. I think after they stopped doing them after the last one that did do it, I think was Incredibles 2, because every Pixar movie after
Oh.
that was in theaters, they just stopped doing it altogether.
Oh,
like
really?
AMC
But when
always
they do
added
actually-
like AI generated shorts, which is so
Oh.
fucking
Nice.
funny.
right, but
Welcome
when
to
they
hell,
do show the
everybody.
shorts, it's usually in front of the movie rather than at the end.
There's a
I
Toy
miss-
Story 5
I miss when
trailer
they
out,
did
and
that. I
didn't
really
even watch it
miss
yet.
when they did that. But they just for some reason now Incredibles 2 was the last movie they did it for, and they just stopped after that with Toy Story 4 and onward. I
Really?
don't know.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so I haven't seen a Pixar movie in theater in years, so I didn't know that. That's interesting.
I saw the trailer for the Kill Bill Fortnite short, and that's as far as I'm going down that road.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
total.
It's so annoying.
And you know what
So-
frustrating? I mentioned this already about the Fortnite thing. So it's doing the like thing that Spider-Verse popularized of doing like the choppy frame rate CG thing, and I think
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
getting to the point of just getting really sick of it. I mean, it's
Me
not like
too.
a bad
Yeah.
thing, but I'm like, we're seeing it more and more. I mean, not
When
that
it's
like bad
obvious
in its
that
own-
that's what it's doing, yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Everything's Spider Verse now.
Yeah, it's funny.
in a good and bad way, I guess.
I mean, there are
mean,
good
in,
movies
like,
that did
10
that clearly
years.
ate from Spiders, like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was great,
Yes.
and that's definitely
Yes,
did it.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
then I saw Goat recently. Actually, I saw that film. That
How was the
then
fart
wasn't
scene?
my biggest problem was that it's clearly trying to it felt like Timu Spider-Verse. That's how I
Nice.
would describe it.
New Spider
I
Verse.
figured it would be.
I mean,
How
to be
was,
fair, a lot of recent Sony movies just seem to be trying to emulate that Spider-Verse style with like the slow down frame rate.
Not even just
because it was
Sony.
Except
popular
Fix.
in
They
that
did
movie.
Fix,
things.
but that's just because they dumped it on Netflix, so he didn't care about that one.
Well, Fix was like a
TMNT,
Gendy
whatever.
Tarkovsky thing. Like that was his work, I guess. That
For
That
Sony
some
was his
reason.
bought.
passion project.
Yeah. Yeah, I still never watched Fixed. Like
I
I'm
did,
happy that like it was
unfortunately.
Gendy's passion project and that he got it released, but it just seems very not for me. It's the same
glad
reason I never
mean,
watched that movie Strays, with the live action movie with like Will Ferrell as
Yeah.
like a talking dog that swore. It's like
Yeah,
I
It
mean,
literally
like-
felt the same as that.
The
Well, I
problem
mean,
with
like,
Fixed.
with
So on one
Tartakovsky-
hand, I'm frustrated with Fixed because on one hand, it almost got the David Zaslav treatment of just getting like not releasing and getting a tax write-up, but then Netflix at
Really?
the last minute saved it, so that was kind of cool. But the problem with the movie was that, like, aside from I guess the animation was good for what it was, but that's just because Gendy is a talented animator.
yeah,
but
from
the
what I've
writing was,
seen of
like,
the animation, the trailers actually looks like
I'm
well
not
done.
sure what Fix is.
It's like an
it's
adult
a
animated
Netflix
movie.
it's a Netflix movie about a talking dog who's
Oh.
about to get neutered, and then
Oh.
he decides, oh fuck, I have to spend one more night before that happens, and so he goes on like wacky adventure. And it's like the problem with the movie is that it's
Oh.
clearly like it's R-rated, but only like 13-year-olds who find edgy jokes
It's
funny.
trying-
and
Yeah.
find it
That-
hilarious.
trying to be like a raunchy sex comedy about a dog trying to get
I'm
off
not sure how
on
I
his
feel
last night
about
with
the
balls.
premise. It just
Yeah,
feels
most
like
people
lol,
feel that same
random,
way.
I
Yeah, it
just-
kind of just seems like
funny.
Sausage Party in that, it's
Yeah.
an R-rated
See it, I don't
animated
wanna.
movie with like a lot of like explicit stuff in it, but it just seems like a movie made for 13-year-olds at the same
Yeah.
time, even though
yeah,
it's technically
I just don't
inappropriate for
think-
The
them.
plot
In the
sounds
trailer,
like
they
that.
like animated buttholes on all the dogs. Like,
Oh,
I'm not watching
God.
that shit.
I just don't
that's
think
fucking weird.
Tartakovsky. I just don't think Tartakovsky is like good at raunchy humor. Like, A lot of his raunchy
Tarkovsky is
humor
weird,
comes off-
and I've always found his career trajectory fast because he did the first 3 Hotel Transylvanias, but he also did Samurai Jack. He did Dexter's Laboratory. He did. I heard Primal was really
Wait.
great. I need to watch that.
Symbiotic
It's-
Hold on.
Titans.
The same director of Samurai Jack is Hotel Transylvania?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Tarkovsky.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, Symbiotic
He's
Titans.
got a fan
and,
base for sure. You know, he's
He
Unicorn
was
Warriors,
also going to do like a Popeye movie, but Sony
Oh.
canceled it in favor
and a
of the
Black Knight movie.
No, he didn't.
They
the-
they
Oh.
canceled
the emoji.
they canceled the fucking Popeye movie in favor of the Emoji
That's
movie.
actually that's false. Actually, they were going to
Is
do
it?
the Emoji movie even without the even they were going to do Popeye and the Emoji movie at the same time. The cancellation of Popeye had nothing to do with the Emoji movie. So people that's just an internet rumor that like went out of hand and no one has been able to verify. I think even Genndy Tarkovsky has confirmed that that's like not true at all. So
Thank you for
All right.
clarifying
Goddamn.
that. I've been under that assumption for years now.
yeah, that would, but people assume that because it happened so close to each other. They canceled the Popeye movie around the same time that they greenlit the Emoji movie. And people would just
Yeah.
assume that, but that's not what happened at all.
sometimes
Genndy-
people will
Yeah, they
just
had no
run with the
relation.
thing. Where they
Well, it's
think
also
like an
under the
Yeah,
extension.
I
assumption.
know,
that-
I'm
it's
fucking
also under the
dumb.
assumption that like his Black Knight project is canceled now after the test.
Yeah,
animation.
they haven't canceled it yet. It hasn't been necessarily been
Right,
worked
but
on yet.
that's the assumption because the test animation got released in the same way that the Popeye movie animation got released, with like no proper follow up or channel or anything.
I don't think I've seen a lower IMDb rating than the on this day 1776 page.
Oh, that's
It's like a solid 1. Like that's the lowest
so
it could
sad.
be.
Like
Was
Darren
that the
Aronofsky
fucking-
is
It's
like
385
Melania
ratings.
at?
Melania has to be slightly higher, right?
Melania is definitely
Melania?
higher.
What's that?
Melania
That's
is
the
higher.
Trump.
It's a documentary about
wife.
Trump's Russian mail order bride who is like an empty-headed bimbo who has
I-
never
Yeah.
accomplished a single
Oh.
thing.
And
in
it's
her
directed
life.
by Brett Ratner, who's in the Epstein Files along with
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah. And
Ah.
mail
It was-
order is quite it's quite an accurate term because he got
What I
her.
found fascinating about
Yeah.
Melania, one thing I found fascinating about Melania that specifically was that people were looking at like what areas were like the movie was doing well, which ones were doing poorly. Like in left-leaning cities and even in like some big major cities in red states, it's like doing really badly. But then you go to like any rural like retirement place, it's like selling out pretty quickly, I think.
Hmm.
So because
But
it's
who
literally
knows?
just the only people they're gonna see there's just fucking like old people who consume Fox News slop all day still. I mean,
also, it's just like, what the fuck else do they have to watch? It's out in like rural Kansas. They're
Yeah.
playing. to
Yeah,
an
you never
audience.
know. It could also just be like a weird like inflation thing. Like you know how like people will buy their own books
Yeah,
to get them in the
No.
bestsellers list.
there
no,
was
yeah, that's
some
a thing.
things about how
Fucking
some like
Oh,
Mike,
yeah.
Mike Lindell like spent most of his money buying his own books. That's
did
a legitimate thing
Melania-
that people do.
Michael
and
Lindell is
then
never fucking winning
the
anything.
same-
Look, after the
The same
fiasco
thing
in Min-
happened with Sound of Freedom also.
Yeah,
where they're
I was
like, buy
wondering, did
tickets even if
Melania
you're
do
not
the
watching
pay-
the movie.
Did
So it
Melania
could
do
be
the
one of
pay it
those.
forward thing?
Oh, I
I
don't
think
know.
some like pro-Trump like million her spent a bunch of money on tickets and then gave them to old
Potentially.
people. That's what happened.
I
I'm pretty
guarantee.
sure.
Yeah, what were you gonna
It's
say?
like it's weird because like I was like at the theater seeing Nirvana the other day and I just walk by a poster for Melania and I'm like, wow, that's an actual propaganda poster in my
Yeah.
theater.
Fucking
Meanwhile,
the theater. My
is
oh.
This documentary, like, is it only exclusive to America? Because I never heard of it.
It played in. It's in Europe, but it only sold one ticket. I'm not even kidding. Like it sold only
Yeah.
one fucking
On
ticket.
opening
No one's
night,
That's so
seeing it.
funny.
It's got way more
There's a
influence
lot
in
of
America.
movies that like you'd only know of if you're in rural America. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
of
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
there's
Well,
a lot of
also
like
it's-
there's
Of
a lot
course.
of like Jesus
Angel
focused
Studios,
movies.
Yeah, Angel
all of their output,
Studios.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Angel Studios
just
hasn't
wanna
been doing
kiss
much
my
nowadays.
face.
Like their latest movie is just some rom-com of Kevin James, and I
No,
don't think
no,
anybody
no.
watched it.
Angel Studios got like really popular with that animated David and Goliath movie though.
Now they're doing
And now
Angel
they're
Studio-
doing
yeah, they're doing
Animal
Animal
with
Farm.
Seth
Rogen.
Rogen.
Oh God, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And anyway, speaking of the Melania movie, did any of you guys hear about that Oregon theater that, was playing Melania but was also making fun of it? Like they literally
No.
had in their marquee, to defeat your enemy, you must know that Melania starts Friday. And
Oh,
then when
yeah.
Amazon knows
Great.
when Amazon noticed that, they got angry and like requested the theater pull the movie.
You know what
the
I find
theater
really
made
fucking
a
sad?
saucy marquee about that, where they're like, where they put a frowny face on it, and it's like, go support it at your local Whole Foods. Amazon got mad at us.
You
Good
want to know
point.
what I find kind of just sad about my area? So I have seen Nirvana the band, the show, the movie like 3 times already. Once at TIFF, and then it played at Regal Mystery Movie Monday, so I was able to catch it then. And then I saw it at my local art house theater. I wish more people would just go see it at the regular screens I was at, because the TIFF screening was sold out pretty much, so I got lucky with that one.
Honestly,
And then,
I'm not sure if it's any on, like, like, I don't think it's any theaters in Israel from what I've seen. And,
it's
and,
only
and
in well, it just got released in Australia briefly. I think Silas and Shark are seeing it. The Silas already saw it. Shark is going to see it
maybe
tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
it,
And then,
sometimes like America gets movies first, and then for us it can
I
take
think
some
Shark's
time.
seen it already.
Usually.
Yeah, I
He
saw
said
it
it-
like
And
last
also,
night after
it
the last
doesn't
stream.
tell.
Yeah.
Also,
But what
it
I was
doesn't
getting at-
help,
oh.
Yeah.
Okay, what I was getting at was that, like, I'm pretty sure more people in my area might have seen or at least heard of Melania than they've heard of Nirvana the band, to show the movie, which I just find kind of sad. Even if Melania's bombing,
Depressing.
there's probably more people that have heard of Melania than Nirvana, you know?
Very
I
depressing.
mean,
Yeah.
Interesting.
How was
More
how
people
was
have-
Melania-
more people have heard of like cancer than like
That's a good point.
than
That's a
like
really good point.
like cream
I'm wondering,
fraiche.
how was Melania marketed? Because like I didn't see any TV
It wasn't.
spots, didn't see any YouTube videos. Like,
The
It
trailer
wasn't.
was nothing, and
You guys are operating under the premise that it's a documentary that's made to make money. No, it was just
no, but
it's
like
literally a
how
bribe.
how did all of these rural fucks out in Kansas and Arkansas hear about it? Like,
I don't think we're not sure that that's a real thing. Like they could be sold out showings from literally just Bezos buying tickets to his own movie to inflate the
I
numbers.
think
You never
that's
know.
what even happened with like Sound of Freedom a few years ago, because there were like some
That literally
screenings of
happened.
the movie that were like entirely sold out, but then when people showed up to actually watch the movie, the theater was
There'd be
empty.
no one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people were like,
Uh,
"Oh, the liberals did this to stop you from watching Sound of Freedom."
Which is very
I mean,
funny.
I can test that because I did see a decent amount of people come to see it in my state, which is fairly liberal.
The Melania or Sound of Freedom?
Sound of Freedom.
Yeah, Sound of Freedom, a decent amount of people watched. The
I
fact
can
that it was
imagine people
playing in
watching
theaters
Sound of-
in Canada was like
So
crazy.
stupid.
The fact that I was able to watch it in a theater in Canada was nuts.
Mm.
And
Oh,
it's
I'm
funny
so
because like
sorry you watched it
Is
in a
there
theater.
something-
it's funny. 'cause
No,
like,
it was
Oh,
I
I
was
know you did.
available to, but I
I
didn't.
forgot. Yeah,
I didn't
my
want
bad.
to like be bored that long.
Yeah.
It's also funny because like it was basically in the same situation that The Empty Man was in, because it was a 20th century movie that when the acquisition of Disney happened, it basically got shut in the vault. And it's like I so wanted the much better Empty Man movie to be the recipient of good attention than this goddamn Jim Caviezel propaganda flick.
Mhm.
Now, what's
Speaking
funny
of
is that something I
boring-
always think about is that, like, if the 20th century merge didn't happen and Sound of Freedom was just released that way, I don't think it would have gotten nearly as much attention as it did when
No.
it was released by Angel Studios.
No,
When there
no,
was
it
like
wouldn't
this
have,
whole
'cause, like-
thing
like
about like
part-
Angel Studios buying
Yeah.
the movie from 20th century and
Yeah.
like all the marketing around it.
Yeah, part of the marketing appeal was like, oh, this is the movie and subject that the big studios don't want you to see. It's too
Even though like
too
Spotlight won
controversial.
Best Picture and it's about like this similar subject matter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they
But
created a
like-
fake conspiracy to make people feel emboldened. I mean, that's
Yeah.
literally
Also-
just what happens. Like the whole Turning Point USA halftime show. Like they
Gonna
every
catch my
every single
fish,
time that they were in between
Ain't
songs.
transphobic
Every
and
single time they were in
sing
between
about
songs, they were just
bigotry.
saying on the mic like, "You're brave for being here," and they're trying to silence your voice. Like that's their whole MO. Like that's what they do, so that people
Yeah.
feel like they're doing something heroic.
Yeah, it's just like
it's
remember
very telling.
there's
It's
that
very
one-
telling to me that like despite Republicans having all branches of government at their leisure, they still have to like keep this facade of like they're trying to oppress us.
Oh, it's
we
a
gotta stop
never-ending
the culture
victimhood.
war.
Oh yeah.
Like it never
It's
ends.
so funny. What's funny about like the fucking I guess funny's not the right word, but like Sound of Freedom, the guy it's based on, he like literally sexually assaulted the women he was supposed to be saving.
Yeah, that sounds
Tim
about right.
Ballard, I think was his name.
Yeah, Tim
Tim
Ballard.
Ballard.
He's like a fucking disgusting creep.
Well,
Mhm.
also, like, even without that, the general idea that he had where he was going to turn his sex trafficking busting operations into a fucking reality TV show, that is so morally bankrupt.
Ugh.
Ugh.
It's dystopian.
Like
Yeah,
he
every
wanted
time
he
someone
wanted
brings
to
up
turn,
Sound of Freedom,
he-
I'm kind of. Oh, sorry. You go on.
he wanted to turn goddamn sex trafficking busts into fucking the cops reality TV show.
Nice.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's very terrible. That's
The
like,
thing I noticed is there's
Gross.
a big correlation between like canceled celebrity to like MAGA influencer right wing chud kind of dude. Like all I'm just saying is that if Harvey Weinstein just started a podcast and talked about how woke is destroying the world, he would have not been in jail. Like I'm not
Maybe,
even
yeah.
joking about that.
probably.
Maybe.
Well, it's also
He'd be
funny because
back
it's
on
just
top.
like it's funny because like the conspiracy theory rabbit hole has gotten so wild that like MAGA America is now infighting among themselves with like Candace Owens coming up with conspiracy theories about how Charlie Kirk was assassinated and
That's
Erica
funny, yeah.
Kirk trying to fight back against that. And
He's
like
a time
they're-
traveler.
like everybody being split up because like a lot of the MAGA people, they don't want the Charlie Kirk story to end with like, you know, just our idol got assassinated.
They
and
lost the
that.
propagandist, and they haven't been able to fill the whole sense.
Well,
That's
they
story
wanted
I
to
get.
remain a conspiracy theory because, like, in a certain way, that there's an interactive satisfaction with that, where like they can unravel a mystery at the same time as like they're grieving their idol.
And in a way, they're monetizing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I wonder how many movies are only released in America and like nowhere else. Like
Well, in
that-
on
the-
Letterboxd, they have this interesting feature that they just added where they show the release dates of every country, and then not every country is like technically listed there, but they usually like to list the release date. So if you just go on like any movie that like you see advertised, and it's like when is it coming out, and then you could just like click on the release tab, and it'll show you like which countries it's releasing in. And if it's like a big movie, it's like let's say it's like the next Marvel thing. It'll just release in every country at once. Whereas if it's like an independent movie, it's like a stagnated release. That's what I've noticed a lot. Not every
And
movie, but like that's what I've seen noticed.
And this documentary, the one in particular, it's like mostly in America, but where I'm at, it's like it doesn't exist almost like or something. So
Yeah. Look,
it's
Melania was not made to make money. It was just made to give Trump and Melania an ego boost and to give Bezos more money. That's the gist of the
I guess
fucking movie.
that's why it was only in America, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was made so Bezos could get favor and get bigger tax breaks.
Right.
And to try and revive the career of Brett Ratner, I guess. I don't know.
Which I mean, they're already kind of doing. Which they're already kind of doing with like this supposed Rush Hour sequel.
Or which I mean that production still of Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker has been there for years. I don't know when or if that movie's ever coming out.
Old ass.
My
There is
theory-
also an Epstein
My theory
affiliate.
is that movie is going to come out after Trump is gone. That's actually a theory I have about him, or who knows?
It'd be interesting.
What movie?
Rush Hour
Rush
4.
Hour 4.
Oh, is it actually happening?
Ooh,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah,
Trump
it was
wanted
like
it.
the entire fucking reason he did the Melania thing.
Oh my God, is that really the reason to
Pretty
fund
sure.
Rush Hour 4?
Or maybe I'm spreading fucking misinfo again. I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to believe that. That'd be funny to believe.
I'm pretty sure it's true.
Yeah,
Is,
like get him like he does a little favor for the Trump family, and in turn the Trump family gets him back into Hollywood. Like
Yeah.
Melania's gonna be another one.
I'll never get over if we're talking about Brett Ratner, I'll never get over the fact that the OG X-Men trilogy, all three were directed by pedophiles.
That is
Oh.
crazy.
True.
Very much.
Yeah.
First two were Bryan Singer, and then he was the third one, right?
Yeah, Brett Rand was the
Yeah.
third one.
Mhm.
Man, it would imagine if Kevin Spacey tries to appeal to Trump to get back into Hollywood. That would be
he will.
so funny.
He will. He's
Oh.
already tap dancing in Tel Aviv. Like I've seen, that's like one of the
What?
funniest videos I've ever seen. That's not. I'm not. It's not a
That
I'm
joke.
was-
sorry, he
that
what?
was funny.
That's
Yeah,
my
no,
hometown.
Dancing
What?
at a club in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, there's a clip of it on
Sorry,
YouTube.
that is my hometown. Like, please explain.
People
Oh,
were
yeah,
saying
no.
it's like the ending of Tar. Spoilers.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
basically like he was playing like oldies blues at a club, and
Yeah.
it was just like he was doing it for entertainment. Like,
Well, because nobody
Yeah,
else is
I can see
hiring him
that.
right now. So
yeah,
So
Yeah.
like he was in a club and was just dancing. Like,
he was
yeah,
on
he was-
stage, like he was the act.
Yeah, he
But
was
like
tap
it's
dancing, and
it's clear that it was
he's
his
like
idea.
70 years old and fat, and he cannot tap
not
dance
sure
to save
how
his
I
life.
feel about. I'm not sure how I feel about a club in my hometown.
Yeah.
that hired Kevin Spacey. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
weird.
oh,
I never
don't-
even heard of it.
oh, don't worry, your hometown is doing a lot worse things.
Unfortunately.
Mm.
But I mean, Kevin Spacey's not the least of their problems. I don't know. I just don't
Yeah.
think there's like he's been basically like ousted from America at this point. Like he's
Because like
on-
I said, there's a fucking like direct correlation between being canceled online and or being part of the or being called out for horrible deeds to the fucking being a MAGA influencer or podcast right wing dude. Like we're seeing that more and more. As I said before, all Harvey Weinstein had to fucking do was just start a right wing podcast, and he would have been like probably celebrated by the right, honestly.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
because he's didn't,
Would've gotten
then
a
he's in
Trump
prison
pardon.
now.
I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of as many subscriptions as possible that I don't need to just save some money.
Yeah.
And so like I have like old Microsoft emails that I don't want to get rid of because there's like a history of like purchases that I might need for like tech stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, now the inbox is full and it's saying like 20 gigabytes of just of emails from over
Oh,
the years.
God.
And I'm trying to figure out like, okay, how do I delete all the ones I don't need but manage to like keep the ones that I do need? Like I want my receipts for things. Why would I not want my receipts for things?
Yeah.
So like how do I get rid of all these?
Like if there's maybe a keyword option, you could put like $ or receipt, something like that.
Yeah, and like create like a
folder.
or create like an action or something.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, that's what I
I gotta
usually
figure out how to do. Well, unfortunately, fucking Microsoft email it has like the functionality is way worse than Gmail.
Mhm.
But like, I don't know. I've had
Yeah.
it since I was like 13 years old. This is the problem. So, just fucking dumb Microsoft.
Microsoft.
Nirvana the band merch is
Microsoft
now available for
Windows.
pre-order.
Yeah, it's some of it's like the posters are already sold out. I'm about to pre-order that. I don't know if it's a spoiler. I can't even. I don't even want to say the shirt, but it comes
Oh,
with.
I know what you're referring to. Is it on Neon's website?
Yeah, yeah.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I won't spoil it for anyone. who's
I'm
already
just,
in the
like-
movie.
The melody is like in my head right now.
Fucking, there was like other merchandise that I looked at and I was like, fuck it, damn it, it's sold out. But I'm also like in a place of saving. I mentioned this like, so last hangout, I said that I got a job at a factory, but then I quit 3 days. But I actually quit 3 days after it because I
Mhm.
realized like working 12-hour days with like few breaks and like being just like
Oh wow.
doing the same task
Yeah.
over and over again was just miserable. And it was
Yeah,
making
I'd
it was making me
imagine.
fucking miserable and stuff. So I quit and I got a job at a church. They're a good one. They're not like a hateful
Nice.
one, so don't take that for all right. But that's what I'm gonna be doing now. Is
Sure.
part-time.
Cool.
Although I will say I might be having to skip some of these hangouts, but I'll still be able to do a lot of other stuff like catch your live streams. I'll still be doing TIFF, so that'll be fun. And then I'm gonna catch your Oscar stuff at least.
As you should.
Mhm. I did. I
yeah.
did. I finally watched Secret Agent, and it was boring. I
Yeah.
did not
I
care
don't know
for
what
it.
that is.
I wish I liked it, but it
It's
was
a
boring.
Brazilian movie.
It's
What?
Brazil's boot.
I
wanna-
watched fucking
True, yeah.
Hamnet recently. It
No,
was
I
so
hated it.
boring.
I'm so
Yeah.
mad. I'm so
Oh,
mad
I
about
hated
it.
it.
I saw
Bad
your
too.
Was
rating
Hamnet
for
bad?
it. I'm like, what?
The
I'm, like,
ending is so
curious.
fucking corny. I laughed out loud.
Yeah,
I don't
without
think
spoiling
it should be
I've seen,
allowed
like,
to
a
be
clip from, like,
nominated
the
for a
end
song.
that uses like On the Nature
No,
of
it shouldn't
Daylight, and I've
be.
seen a lot of people just dunking on that because of how overused that piece is.
That is a really
Well, the
overused
problem
song.
is the problem is that A, it's overused and composed since before the film came out. B, the rest of the film was composed by the same composer, and I guess I don't know if just other people don't have the ear for it, but he uses the exact same chord progression and evokes the exact same emotions, just
Oh,
adding
no.
layers throughout the entire rest of the soundtrack. And I counted 5 total
Oh.
Yeah.
times of this instance of this song, and yet it's nominated for fucking score when One O Tricks
No.
Point Never for Marty Supreme is not
Yeah, like
nominated.
seriously.
No other
Also-
choice is
al-
not nominated. Surat is not nominated, but we've got this.
Also-
Like, I'm
Also,
sorry,
le-
didn't Clint Mansell get cucked out of Black Swan for the exact same reason? Didn't Hans
Also-
Zimmer get cucked out of fucking Dune Part 2 for the exact same reason?
Johnny
Where are the
Greenwood
rules?
also
Where are the
doesn't
rules?
Remember,
Also, like,
I think like
legitimately-
2 years ago, John Williams got nominated for Indiana Jones 5 despite just being the same score from the first film.
Oh yeah, or every time he's been nominated for the Star Wars music.
Also, I mean, also legitimately, like, you had a much better example of a historical drama centered around like female emotions that like just fucking came out. Testament of Anne Lee. It's a musical. You didn't
nice.
Oh, you
nominate.
seen? But you watched that?
Yeah,
you
I
actually
saw,
watched.
I saw it as well.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
It's
I
visceral.
fucking saw
It's so
that too. It
visceral.
was
Fast
great. I
forward
loved it a
Corbet-
lot.
Corbet again.
At least I
That's-
liked it. I understand why some maybe weren't into it, but I really enjoyed it for what it was when I saw it, and I
And it's
agree
ju-
it's better than
it's just
Hamlet.
like-
Is
that's
it
for
on digital
sure.
now or what?
It is, yeah. That'd be a cool watch.
And it's just
along.
like
I'm gonna watch it again.
And it's like that's such and like I'm so angry. Like Amanda Seyfried not getting nominated for Best Actress is
Fuck
such
yeah,
a
that should have
really
been a
good.
case.
She's really, really good in that.
I haven't
Like,
seen
fuck
Sung
that
Sung
shit.
Blue, but I would have. But if I would have had to pick any person to replace with Amanda Seyfried, that would have been my pick.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, Kate-
I was convinced that before the nominees came out that it was going to get some noms. I didn't expect it to win Best Picture or anything, but I was like, maybe this would be a good one to nominate for some stuff because I did find the movie fascinatingly cool, but I didn't get a single fucking nom.
another
Yeah.
another
Why-
best actor. I want
You guys are saying it's on digital. I don't see it anywhere.
Let me
I, feel-
look.
I
Let me
think it's
fucking
on
look.
digital.
Is it? I gotta
didn't-
see
I didn't see
myself.
it either. I
Wanna-
just
There,
checked.
the AFI Cultural Center has digital showtimes for some reason. Maybe I could. I wonder if I could use a VPN. There's one tomorrow. I want. Do I get to just watch it through that?
Oh wow, I guess it's not
Browse the
on digital.
lineup and
No,
purchase.
it's not. I looked. I literally Googled did Testament of Anne Lee digital release. Nothing.
I swear I saw an ad for it like literally the other day.
I
must
mean,
have
the
been-
here I'll give you the link to the AFI
Sure.
thing. So this looks like it's playing AFI Silver. It says digital and show, so I wonder if digital just means like not like film
Oh,
projection.
you know what it
though.
means? It's like it's because
Digital
it was projected
projection?
on 70mm. It was
That's
projected.
annoying. Damn it. I was hoping it would be
Fucking,
like I could
that's
just
how I
watch
saw it
online.
because they projected at 70mm at the TIFF Lightbox at my screening.
Oh, lucky.
Remember, I
Fuck.
did the
Lucky.
9:30 a.m. showing that I saw when.
I still don't regret not seeing it because that would have ruined my sleep for that day.
Keep in
I
mind,
also-
I am just a complete psychopath in terms of sleep because there are times I'll just wake up like in the middle of the night and just be on my phone for an hour and then go back to bed. So I'm like complete psychopath with
Too.
sleep. Maybe it's just but I'm unique in that fucking regard. So that's how I was able to do that stuff. Though maybe next year later this year when I do TIFF, maybe I'll try to do better and stuff because that was the only movie I saw at 9:30. Everything else was like usually around like 11:30 at the earliest, aside from Testament.
Mm-hmm.
You were mentioning like female actress, best actress snubs. I want to give a shout out to Kristen Stewart's The Chronology of Water. Imogen Poots.
Heard
in
of that
movie.
one.
It's
I don't know what it is.
it's a tough watch, but it's I found it really, really definitely a standout, and not
I
the
need to
movie I
watch
thought it
that.
was going to be at all. Very, very hard to watch at points, but
I would like to
yeah.
watch that. The thing I've been doing in terms of like watching stuff. So I've done all the best picture noms. I've done all the best animation noms. I have seen 4 out of the 5 best international ones. The only one I have not seen yet is Seurat, but it'll be out in my local art house theater next month,
Exactly.
and like literally the weekend of the Oscars. They're doing like a thing where they're playing like some of the best picture noms, but some of the noms that also, for some fucking reason, they're doing like one of the double features you could do is K-pop Demon Hunters, and then immediately after they're going to scream
Ugh.
Seurat.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
my art house theater did the same thing, and I was able to catch Surratt during the Super Bowl, even though
I
I
That's
fucking
really funny.
yeah, I was
despise
like,
K-pop Demon Hunters. It's
I
so
do too.
bad.
It's kind of funny you bring
Really?
up both K-pop Demon Hunters and Seurat, because I don't know if you keep up with some David Elrich's yearly like 25 best films of the year videos, but like in the
No, I
segment
don't.
in which in the segment in which he shows Seurat, he has like a K-pop Demon Hunter song playing over it.
That's fine.
What the fuck is like Golden? Like what song was it? Like,
No, it's like this is what it sounds like.
oh.
I remember
Oh,
they
the
But
fucking
last
K-pop, like
performed
I did not
Golden
hate
at the Golden
K-pop.
Joystick, so it was
I
really
do think it is the
cringe.
most overrated one of the. It's the most overrated movie of last year, in my
I
opinion.
actually
Like,
haven't seen it yet, so and I
Uh.
don't think I've heard anyone say that they hate it until now. So that's
Yeah,
why
it's
I'm
Well,
fair.
that's
But it's
'cause
a
My
general
community
audience.
has a bunch of people that are looking for art house films.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although
I
I will
don't
say
even need
that
art house. I just need something that's not fucking
I would-
annoying. And every single character is like a screeching, obnoxious dipshit, and I don't
Yeah.
like them.
I didn't
I'll
hate
say-
it.
wish
I didn't hate
could
it. I just thought it
fall
was
down
mid.
and kill them all.
I didn't hate it either, though. I
Wow.
mean, the thing I got from K-pop Demon Hunters is that it feels like one. It's basically Netflix's Frozen in terms of success because it's literally the most successful Netflix
Yeah.
film of all time. Apparently,
I also can't stand liar revealed shit. It's so old. It's
Well,
so
yeah, no,
annoying.
it's so tropey.
cringy.
If you don't like the music of that
True.
movie, it's like the story is fucking horrendous. So there's
if you
literally
don't like
no
the
reason to
vibes,
watch
the
it.
movie
Yeah.
offers nothing. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
It's,
that's
that, it's
true.
a
Not
movie
very
that
good,
you need to be
honestly.
on board with the vibes. If you're not on board with the vibes, there's literally like fucking nothing for you at all.
Yeah.
And I guess many people, a lot of kids like the vibes. I did call it the most ADHD kids movie of all time because it definitely feels like it was meant for kids with ADHD. And I also Goat felt like that as well because Goat felt like a movie that was like on 2 times speed. Like I felt like I was because not to spoil a Goat or anything, but there are plot elements that in most other kids movies would like take time to develop or like linger on just a little bit more, but there's like something happens that in most other movies would take like 10 would be like take like 20 minutes of the screen time. It takes like 5 minutes to overcome. Like there's a third act breakup, but then they're back together in like 5 minutes later. Like it's just the whole thing
That's
feels
so
like it's on
fucking stupid.
you're on watching at
Ugh.
2 times speed the entire fucking time. And it really annoyed me
The
throughout
whole
Goat.
sort of
and,
back
I
breakup
always
trope
get-
is really annoying in general. It always just comes off
I
as
always get-
forced.
Yeah. I always get pissed off when newer Pixar movies do that. Like Elemental did that twice in the third act.
now
yeah, I
that
mean,
So
you'll
fucking annoying.
like. Although I have a feeling Anna might like Goat more than K-pop, just because there's furry characters in it. And maybe
Yeah, I wanna
that's,
know what
We shall
As,
see.
I
Has
gotta be
anybody
real.
seen,
I lost interest in Goat the instant I saw like the fucking little girl farting into like a tube that went into a dude's mouth. That
oh no.
as,
that was enough to make me be like, nah. I'm
Oh, it's
not
not.
Has
Well,
anybody-
that's the worst joke in the movie. The rest of the humor is just like kind of. But one thing that did
It's the
annoy me,
same reason I
I
didn't see Bad Guys 2. Like, no
Oh.
fart shit. Leave it out of kids stuff, please.
Has anybody seen the new Hosoda Scarlet yet?
what movie?
No.
The new Hosoda animated movie Scarlet.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh,
Scarlet?
I've
heard
an
mixed
ex- I
things
have a-
about that.
I
I have
saw
a
that.
story to tell. I have a story
I
to tell.
saw that
for
at TIFF.
Scarlet.
Literally, I was like I saw that at like literally at the North American premiere of the fucking movie at TIFF. So I was literally the first English screening ever of the film, and I said it was like the most mid. because my problem with the movie is that
Yeah.
it felt like it was trying way too hard to be Hayao Miyazaki, but just failed miserably in so many areas.
I
It
don't.
was
I
okay for
don't
what it
think
It's
it
was,
just
was.
this,
but
from what I
don't
saw in the
like it.
trailer, the 3D animation they tried to do just looked ugly.
I actually
Here-
thought the 3D animation was executed very well.
I like
I
the
think it's one of the
animation,
better
but
examples.
I like the
I think it's
beginning.
one
I
of the.
like the ending. The entire middle chunk just felt like it went fucking nowhere. That's the
Yeah,
problem I had
yeah,
with
I
the
think-
film.
Yeah, I think the pace is a bit fucked up because, like, I think they reveal their hand in terms of the morality way too early. Like, in terms of like, you know, the message that the king leaves for his daughter, and like how like she's trying to process it, and like how her life is unfulfilled because she's dedicated it to like getting revenge against her uncle. It's just like I feel like it's too set up in the first like 25 minutes, and then the middle chunk just it is a little bit of a slog.
Hmm.
I wanna tell a story about my experience with seeing Scarlet because it was pretty well. I saw the movie. I was intending on seeing the movie twice because my brother doesn't go to movies that often, but he really loved Scarlet, so he wanted to see it a second time. So we saw it the first time, we both enjoyed it, and the second time we saw it, which was going to be 2 days ago, we get into our seats, the movie starts, and then about 5 minutes in, a homeless person who's on drugs and clearly drunk and on drugs walks in
Jesus.
and walks up the stair, all up the stairs, and then trips down all the stairs. Then
Oh, boy.
and then he's like, and then it's like he like half the audience thought he like cracked his head open.
Oh,
So
Oh
God.
God.
so we we're just like a bunch of employees come in. It feels like they're taking forever to do something.
Did they
And
pause the movie during that?
they turned off the movie.
Oh.
That was the last screening of the movie that we could have gone to. So
Oh damn.
and that was like, I mean, I obviously feel bad for that person, but like that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me at a movie screening, is just a fucking homeless person nearly
That is
dies in the,
bizarre.
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
bizarre. You know, if we're talking about theater experiences I had recently, I saw the new Gore Verbinski sci-fi weird thing. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Oh, yeah, I'm
I saw that.
interested in
Yeah.
that. Like I've heard mixed things
I-
about it, but it still looks intriguing.
Was
So
it good?
I
Enough
saw
that I
the
might see it.
trailer
on-
and it doesn't look. The humor felt a bit lame to me, honestly.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed it. I gave it like a positive 6 out of 10 because I said because my thing was that I said that it's like, okay, look, this is too long. The message is way too fucking preachy and obvious about what it's going for. But God bless it, tried so hard that it actually won me over in the end because it's like doing a lot, and I kind of respect. It's a big swing and a miss, and I respect when movies are swing and a miss. The humor was funny at points, but nothing I would call like laugh out loud. It's more like chuckle worthy.
Mhm.
Very weird movie. But the thing but the biggest thing I got out of it was that it was a crowded theater I was in, and there was this one like husband and wife couple that was like looked like they were in their 40s or something, and every time something weird would happen in the movie, the wife would out loud scream, "What the fuck? Why?" Or like
Oh,
she would
God.
constantly like, and everyone got annoyed with her every time something weird would happen in the movie.
Descriptive text from the audience.
Yeah, my funniest theater experience recently is when I saw Avatar 3 at like my local theater with my dad. There was like some woman like who was sitting right behind me who would just obnoxiously clap every time like, you know, the alien people or like the animals like killed the
Excuse
evil
me.
humans or whatever. It was just a running thing
Oh,
she did.
God.
That was kind of funny.
I refuse to watch the new Avatar. I can't. I just
I've
No,
I've-
Listen,
it's
it's
be
not
the
nominated for
same.
Best Picture this time, so you don't have to. It's just nominated for 2 awards, costumes and visual effects, so you can skip it.
It's going to be like the same thing as the last movie.
I
fucking
wish I
know
had
it.
a memorable theater experience to tell, but I really don't.
That's
fine.
fine.
I
That's
didn't
fair.
even get
maybe
that
it's the
much
fact
out
that I
of the
don't go to
visuals in the
theaters
last
that often.
movie. I just
Anyway.
didn't care.
I think I don't go to theaters that often anyway, especially nowadays because I live in a pretty small town, and
Mhm.
the theater nearby is somewhat far away, so it doesn't feel worth it.
Mhm.
And also, theaters can be a bit overstimulating for me. They can be like too loud and too bright. So I only watch movie theater that I'm like really wanna watch because
Yeah.
You gotta pick and
I-
choose like what movies you want to see, and people are way more selective about what they go see nowadays. So that's
Yeah.
why certain movies bomb. If a mediocre movie comes out, it's likely gonna bomb unless if it's like based on a property that people like fucking Minecraft or Lilo and Stitch.
Ugh.
But
and also like in terms of like theaters, like I usually like really hate IMAX because the overstimulation is like times a million for me.
Mhm.
And I always even in a normal theater it's so loud and I have to wear like earphones to protect myself.
Mhm.
Are they
and
usually subtitled in your native language?
yeah, which is
Okay.
kind of annoying because it's very distracting to me because do I listen to the English or read the Hebrew? Like I don't. It's kind of annoying, but
Mhm.
I try to ignore it.
Are there any like
with
Hebrew dubs of movies that they?
yeah,
I'm
Okay,
sure,
yeah.
okay, that's
Like,
interesting.
I
yeah,
think I think animated
kids
kids
movies for
movies
sure.
always gets dubbed, but then if it's a live action thing, it's always just subtitled.
It depends. There are Hebrew dubs of the live action Disney movies, I think.
Yeah, the
Pretty
thing
sure.
is, when I saw Arco and Little Emily at like my local theater, both times they just showed the English dub, which kind of
So-
annoyed me because I would have preferred to see it
Yeah.
in its original language.
I
I
would
got
have
the
liked
English dub,
Arco a lot
too.
more if I saw the subtitle version, but my theater only did the dub. And it was really
That
distracting
sucks.
hearing fucking Will
That's what I was
Ferrell
stuck
and
with,
Andy
too.
Samberg in the movie. When,
Yeah,
and the,
like
all
I
the
liked
other
Arco overall, but I totally get what you mean by that.
And
I
the
love
thing
the
is that,
animation.
not with Arco specifically, like those were the only two I found distracting. Every other voice acting at least did properly. Like Mark Ruffalo did a good job in his role, I thought. And then stuff, I didn't recognize
did he
him all that much.
play?
It was just Will Ferrell and Andy Samberg that caught me off guard with the dub
I didn't even
in
pay
that film.
attention to who played who. Which one was Mark Ruffalo?
He was the dad.
Yeah,
What
Will
is
Ferrell and Andy
Arco?
Samberg were like two of the goons, I guess, that were like chasing them.
Oh God,
They're
they were
And
gooners.
so
Flea was the third
annoying.
goon.
Who was the other one?
Flea, from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh,
Oh, really?
okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Natalie Portman was
So
the mom.
annoying. Those guys were so obnoxious. I fucking hated every time they were on screen.
I hate Microsoft. This is so annoying.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
has
that's
anyone
like-
here seen
I-
that new Wuthering Heights movie? Because I've heard that a lot of people
No,
just seem
but
to
I
be
saw-
angry
No, I
that
haven't
it
actually
isn't
gotten a
faithful
chance
to
to
the
see
book.
Alex's review.
I got to go to a press screening of it
I've
and
never
saw it
gone
Oh, you
early.
saw it. Look, I movies that are like just like the whole appeal is there's sex in it. Go see it. They were like some of my least interesting movies. The movies that
It's
do
just
have
a
sex in it
really
have more
horny
to it.
movie.
What?
It's just like really horny, and that's if that appeals to you.
Also, I don't like the director that much. I've
Yeah,
only
Emerald
seen
Fennell.
Oh,
Yeah, I
That's
think he
fair.
did
He's not
Emerald
Promising
Fennell
Young Woman and
sucks, yeah.
Saltburn.
I've only seen Promising Young Woman. To be fair, I have not seen Saltburn, but Promising Young Woman is just not my thing. It was not my.
All I
thing
ever
at all.
heard about
anything
Saltburn
good.
is that it
I
was just
hated
like a
Promising Young
ripoff
Woman,
of.
and I heard nothing good about Saltburn.
Yeah, all I heard about Saltburn is that it was just a borderline ripoff of the talented Mr. Ripley.
Oh, really? No, now I didn't hear anything about it, but thinking about it kind of makes sense. I gotta watch Talented Mr. Ripley again.
I'm so mad that they don't have like a better system for me to be able to filter through emails that I want to delete and not.
Maybe install a third-party program to help you with that. I'm just a suggestion.
Yeah, maybe. I would be curious what exists for that.
I'm sure it exists.
And their
out
search
there.
function sucks. What the fuck? It's all bullshit. Like this is
And
the-
by the way, a movie that does come out soon that I am interested in seeing is The Love That Remains. It starts playing at
I
my
saw that
local
as well.
theater
I-
Except
this
I was
weekend.
literally in the front
Good.
row for that fucking movie. I saw that in the literal front row of at TIFF when I saw that, and that's a good. I really liked it. I mean, it was still great, but my neck hurt at the end. I think I told Adam when I
sucks.
met him at TIFF for the following
Princess Adam of Canada.
movie. Princess Adam, Canada.
True.
Congrats.
But yeah, from what I've heard, The Love That Remains is like relatively plotless. It's more of a vibe movie than
It is a
anything
vibe
else.
movie. Very,
no,
very
I wouldn't
much
say
a
it's
vibe.
plotless.
Or
I
at
wouldn't
least
call
it's
it
just more
plotless.
about like the vibes. I guess it's just.
I wouldn't call it a
most...
vibe movie, honestly.
All right, I
It's a-
guess I'll
it's
just
a-
see it then to
It's a
determine that.
character movie, and it's a character interaction movie. It's not, yeah, like that.
There's not much. I mean, it's a character movie, but I guess there is a plot, but it's not the main focus of the film. So that's
I mean,
the thing.
It depends what you mean by plot, because I just I don't know. There's a plot. It's just not like a traditional 3-act structure with the same like narrative journey that you see in other movies. Like I don't know. There's a plot. There's for sure a plot. It's about a relationship.
Or if
It's
I see it,
it's
I'll let
about
you know what I
environment
think
also, I
because
guess,
I
but
think
yeah.
it looks really beautifully shot.
Oh, it's incredible.
I've never heard of
It was
movie.
one of the best looking movies I saw at the festival, so take that for what you will. It was even seeing it at like the front row with my neck bent. It was really it was still a great looking movie, all things considered. And
Mhm.
and then like all I have for Oscar stuff, I had to do the shorts, the documentaries, and then Seurat because that's the only international one I have not seen yet. Somehow I was able to see Voice of Hin Rajab more before most people could somehow. So that was a good one to catch. And then
Mhm.
Are you
Secret
gonna
Agent
see?
was what
Are you gonna see Kokuho?
Coco. That is playing actually at my local
Yeah,
art
it
house
just
theater
came out
soon.
today.
Oh, it did. Not at the theater I could see it at is like an hour-long drive, and I don't want to fucking do that right now. Especially with like some stuff that's coming up soon, and then but I would like to see that, and then trying to think like I have this rule, which is that if something is only nominated for one Oscar and it's not gonna win, then I just don't fucking see it unless if I hear it's like really good. So I'm skipping Song Song Blue. I'm skipping The Ugly Stepsister. I know
The
you. I mean,
Ugly
you did.
Stepsister was good. I've seen it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah,
Oh, is it
I'll be
good?
doing like a watch along for that.
I
So-
skipped the Lost Bus, even though I could have seen that at Tip. I skipped that. I know you just did a watch along for the Lost Bus.
It
I know you hated
sucks.
it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
it's
seemed
not
like
bad.
Paul Greengrass's latest like tragedy porn or whatever. Like I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
care.
No,
Like I
it's
remember
terrible.
liking United 93 when I first saw it, but it just kind of feels like that's the type of movie he's just
Listen.
been making for the rest of his career when
Son
he's
of a
not doing
fucking bitch.
when he's not doing like Bourne stuff.
He did Jason Bourne, the fifth Jason Bourne movie, and then he immediately went back to tragedy porn with like what was that one Netflix one he did that like no one
July
22 July.
Yeah, and then he did that one Tom Hanks movie that no one saw in 2020 because it came out on COVID, and then
Right.
Oh yeah,
it was, like,
News
the
of
News
the World.
and then
I'm
and then I
surprised that
guess he
was
did
even a
this.
Paul Greengrass movie because it just doesn't seem like something he'd make at all. It just seems like a stripped back Western drama.
Yeah, well, he might have started with like born, but I wish he was never born.
Nice.
Good one.
You're welcome.
You know,
by the way,
Oh,
Yes.
go
I
ahead.
wonder what you guys think of the trailer for the Odyssey.
The
Oh,
costumes look weird, and I don't have much. It doesn't reveal that much other than just like the costumes look
It
weird.
looks
I'll see
okay.
it. I mean,
Casting, but
it'll
I'll give
do.
it a chance.
I'm Christopher Nolan. I have flaws with, but he's a director. I'll see anything he puts out because he's
Yeah,
at least interesting.
same, yeah.
So
I'm listen.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of Nolan, so I'll see it. But
Nice.
no one is a bigger fan of Nolan than my brother. He's a Nolan fanatic.
Hmm.
Like he's like hyped.
What does he
Which is
think of
good.
following?
He said it was interesting, but yeah, it's like always his first movie, so whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
That's-
I think it's a really interesting movie that not a lot of people talk about.
there's
Um,
only
Yeah.
two Nolans I have
Only
not
like the
seen.
hardcore Nolan fans, like my brother. Like
There's
don't
literally
know
only
about
two
it.
Nolan movies I have not seen, and they are Following and Insomnia. I've seen everything else he's made, so
I haven't
I've
seen
not seen
Prestige
the
or Insomnia.
Yeah, Prestige. I've not seen.
Insomnia was not great.
So it's
I mean, it was just a bland remake of a Swedish movie.
Nico, your hands up. What's up?
Just curious. Do you or do you not like Steven Spielberg as a filmmaker and as a person?
I don't know him as a person, and as a filmmaker, I would say it depends on the decade. I would say current Steven Spielberg, I don't care for at all.
Yeah, what did you think about the trailer from Disclosure Day?
It was
That
funny.
like
It's
I think it
she
looks
sounded
good.
like she was
I'm
making popcorn.
I'm actually very excited that he's going back to like cynical sci-fi direction.
No, yeah, all see that the trailer for Disclosure Day, it doesn't look good, but it looks like the first Steven Spielberg movie in a while where I'm like, okay, I'll see that in a theater.
Mm.
You know,
I actually
like it
really
looks like
like
it'll be
the
cheesy
trailer,
at
man,
least. Yeah.
honestly.
It'll be
I
fascinating.
think
thought
it
it
looks
was really
I
sweet.
think it looks solid, although I think the cinematographer is going way the fuck overboard with the bloom lighting.
Sure.
Do you
Yeah.
think Jerry Seinfeld is the Garfield of comedy? Kind of like
No.
how you. s-
No, nostalgia critic is that. That's what you need to fucking
Yeah.
realize.
Nostalgia
Garfield
critic.
doesn't fuck 17-year-old girls.
No, Chris Pratt is the Garfield of comedy.
Sorry, I didn't
CP,
know if
we
you
saw
had.
his
I didn't
movie
know if you had more to
yesterday.
say, Nico. I gave a very quick answer, but I wasn't sure if there was more to the question.
No, that's it.
Okay. No, yeah. Nostalgia critic is Garfield.
Fucking, I'll never get over the fact that you watched all 3 nostalgia critic like anniversary movies just because of Louis Ward saying "To Boldly Flee" was an inspiration for Castration Movie Part 2.
Awesome.
Well, I mean,
Something
I
that's
watched.
really
Sorry, go for
something
it.
that's really interesting about the Nostalgia Critic. I very recently check out his channel again to see like how he's doing because I've not watched him since middle school or
Mhm.
something, and it looks exactly the same as I remember, which is
It's-
really interesting.
Not that different, yeah, over time.
The
Because
last
usually
time-
channels that I watch for a while, they've evolved and changed over time, and Nostalgia Critic is like, oh, it looks the same. That's
Mhm.
interesting.
The last time I watched a Nostalgia Critic, it was just to watch like his review of The Wall for the first time.
Oh.
But I brought my girlfriend to like watch it with me, who is a massive Pink Floyd fan.
Oh no.
no.
I've heard that his review was was offensive or something.
It was in fact offensive.
Okay.
And
She was very, very angry.
Yeah, I don't
Mm.
really keep up with Nostalgia Critic, but I
Yeah.
frequently watch Doug's videos that he just makes where he's just talking to the camera.
I haven't watched Nostalgia Critic in like a fucking long time, nor do I watch any Channel Awesome stuff. The last time I watched
Yeah.
anything, I guess it was literally when we did the watch along for that one time where we literally just did Kick-Ass Suburban Nights and To Boldly Flee in one night, and we all just like, which was kind of it was a
Look.
fascinating experience watching all 3 movies back to back because you got to see like I guess Doug kind of improve in filmmaking because the first 2 Suburban Nights
Very
and Kick-Ass had
mildly.
had
And
literally
dude-
the worst kind of filmmaking because they were using the fucking camera audio that you could get instead of proper microphones. And then to Boldly Flee, he finally fixed it because like he finally mic'd every person that was in there and stuff.
I watched
And
the
do you-
fucking
oh.
behind the scenes like commentary for Suburban Nights, and it was so funny because they were bragging about how like, oh, Rob is just so steady with his hands. It's like a tripod.
I very well could have only just watched the To Boldly Flee, but because LW somehow thought that he had like Kikassia on his list, and he apparently did, and I don't know why. He was like, "No, I'll watch it," and I was like, "Okay," and then we just did all 3 of them. So like
Was it
that was kind of like spontaneous.
I had to leave. Like
Yeah,
I couldn't.
well,
Like the last one was like 4 hours long. I couldn't watch that.
it's because you're not brave.
Well, what
And,
about
No,
not
I
bold.
fled. I
You
decided
you
to
fled
flee.
You're getting a-
boldly.
why
You
not
fled
put on
boldly.
why not conclude the quadrilogy and put atop the 4th wall of the movie on?
Oh crap!
No, that
Sure, I'll
doesn't-
watch it. I'll watch that
piece
at
of
some
shit
point. I
doesn't
don't care.
The Lightbringer.
I could watch
And
it.
Anything? Another Jerry Seinfeld related question. Do you or do you not like his sitcom Seinfeld?
There's like, to me, my experience has been I grew up with my brother loving it and watching it. And there were points of my life where I'm like, oh, I don't think I've seen a single full episode of Seinfeld. And then someone who loves the show would show me an episode, and then I'd realized, oh, no, I have seen this episode. And that happened like 20 different times in my life.
Mhm.
And I don't
That's
know
funny.
if it was all the same episode or if it was 20 different episodes, I couldn't tell you because that's how the show resonates with me. Is it all just feels like one episode forever, over and over, and that's probably why I don't like it.
Actually seen some people say that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is like a better version of Seinfeld, essentially.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't think they're
that's what I've heard.
comparable.
Wasn't Kirby? People said that about Kirby Your Enthusiasm. I thought because Larry David.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is a very different approach.
Yeah.
I don't really
Yes.
like
Same producer
sitcoms
then.
that much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't really into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like it's okay. Like
Mhm.
I don't think it's amazing as when people say.
Most traditional sitcoms are meh, but there are the occasional ones that I find kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. Laugh tracks are an acquired taste. I think some
Adam,
people cannot stand
is-
them.
My
Are
brother
there any
really
sitcoms
loves
that resonate with you?
How I Met Your Mother. Actually,
My mom loves How You Met Your Mother. She it's like her
Ah.
favorite TV show.
My favorite transphobic show.
Oh yeah.
She's
How
not
do
sure-
I
mean,
tell
like,
if these email lists that I'm unsubscribing to are actually things that are real and I'm not just clicking a
Shit.
phishing link? Sorry.
They most likely are phishing links.
I'm just so annoyed by this. Well, it's like as long as I don't sign in on the other end or whatever, like whatever. I'm just how do I get rid of all this bullshit?
Adam,
I think
are there
I've deleted
any
like
sitcoms-
20,000 emails. I've still got like 80,000 to go. No, it says 102,000 emails in my inbox.
100,000. Wait,
Isn't that
what
a
the
lot
f-
of that's a lot of emails.
I didn't even
Well, it's
know that
mostly
could-
like spam.
Is
so-
it like through 20 years of spam?
Yeah, well, because if you've had an email since literally 20 years ago,
I mean, yeah, but I didn't. Okay, what's
some of them are mailing lists that I want to be on, but like I just don't know. Like I don't want to block or unsubscribe to things that are related to like film and press stuff because every once in a while there will be something where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm interested, and it's a useful thing. I just like I want to delete everything without deleting like my receipts for things because if I need it for like if I get audited and they're like, we need the receipts for the last 5 years, I want to actually have my receipts. You know.
Neon is having a sale of their bought the band to show the movie. They're selling merch on their website.
Not only that,
Yes.
they I think Matt Johnson confirmed in a Q&A on Reddit, and I think it's some live stream that Neon not only is releasing a physical release of the movie, but they're gonna apparently release the entire like all seasons of the show and the web series physically, which that's fucking awesome.
Oh my god,
I will
that's
for sure be
amazing.
buying
That's really
that.
cool.
That's
Hell
something I
yeah.
want for sure.
Hell yeah.
I heard it's not on streaming anywhere. The show, the Viceland show, and which I have access to.
If you're in
It's-
Canada, you can buy it on YouTube.
But in the U.S., it's a bit different. But I think Neon is going to change that soon,
Yeah.
hopefully, because I think
Yeah.
Zapruder Films, the production company that distributed the movie, that helped work on the movie, they bought the rights to the show and the web series, and they're going to like release it soon. As like, I feel like it's a show that would actually do really well if you just put it on like Tubi, honestly, like or even like
Oh, they'll do
Amazon
better
or
than
Netflix.
Tubi.
What?
They'll do better than Tubi.
Or maybe you could do it on Hulu because I know Neon has a deal with Disney
Oh,
to
do
where
they?
they put all their films on Hulu. I think.
I wonder. Well, the
or
problem is like in the original web series, there's like an F slur, an N word with the soft A. So I wonder if, like, I could see like a physical media release sort of thing. I wonder if there's a streaming service that wouldn't be annoying with it.
Hulu has what's it called? They have Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which
Didn't
one
they
of
get
the
rid of like the
episodes-
blackface episode?
Yeah, they did.
Okay,
They
yeah, they got
specifically
rid of
like removed the edgier episodes. But on that note, it's kind of funny you bring up like the Nirvana the band web series being edgier than like the Viceland show, because without spoiling it, there's a whole aspect of like Nirvana the band the movie is about how much times have changed between 2008 and now.
Yeah.
So they kind of address it directly in the
Of
movie.
course. Yeah.
Isn't it on CBC Gem?
No.
Oh.
Kenny versus Spenny season 1 is though. But Nirvana the band I don't think is. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is. That'd be nice.
What if they ended up on PureFlix?
Then hell yeah, get more people to fucking watch it.
Angel Studios movie.
Angel Studios.
I'm so pissed that I'm stuck in deleting email hell right now. And it's so slow and I can't do it like in any streamlined way. My storage is full. Cuz I like what am I going to do? Pay for fucking OneDrive just for email? No. I'm trying to get rid of like subscriptions. Like 15 gigabytes of email should be enough for me to not have it full and still have my receipts, right? I just got to figure out how to get. Maybe it's purposefully obtuse so that I get frustrated and buy OneDrive.
Probably.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Every time, yeah, if I'm giving Microsoft money, I'm giving it to pedophile Bill Gates.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, pedophile Bill Gates who paid Epstein to not, or was blackmailed by Epstein to not tell his wife that he gave her an STD.
Yeah. He tried to covertly give her antibiotics. Which is a funny concept. And it's kind of like the Nirvana the band, the show episode.
Is there is Nirvana the band like only in North America or is it in other places? Because I literally just
Australia,
googled.
I think Australia and New Zealand just got they were doing like a limited thing in their countries. I know Matt said that it's struggling to get European distribution, but they're going to work on it soon, I think. So that's part of the reason why it's not premiered and in UK, aside from like a couple of small film festivals.
I really hope that I wouldn't have to torrent it or something. You know.
I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal if you had to torrent it and couldn't watch it otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how, even like before VPNs, like so many streaming services were and still not available here, so you gotta do it. And also with torrent, like I kind of got used to it, and sometimes I feel bad, but also. You know,
I only feel bad if it's like a small independent production and then I don't pirate it. But if it's like it's fine to tortilla stuff if it's from a big studio. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say it's fine to torrent something if like there's no actual method of paying for it legally anyways.
I would just say it's fine to torrent something unless you're specifically doing it just to like avoid paying for it and for no other reason.
That's exactly my guess. Like,
I mean, like I would never torrent. I would never torrent something like Hundreds of Beavers because that's like completely independently funded and distributed and stuff like that. And also it's like pretty easy. I mean, at least here in the States, it's pretty easy because the whole fucking movie's free on YouTube, I think now. So
it's free on like literally every platform.
Yeah, it's like on every streaming service except like Netflix.
Mm.
And I had the Blu-ray. I bought the Hundreds of Beavers Blu-ray when it was on. I got like the limited edition cover, and then not the wooden one, but like the slip cover. That's fucking awesome. I'm glad I got
that as well.
Yeah. But
I don't think I signed up for any of these email lists except like the film ones, and I'm on so many. Sorry, didn't mean to.
It's okay.
Why do I have to give a reason why I'm unsubscribing from the mailing list?
So even though if Nirvana the band is like an indie film, like torrenting it would not be like too much of an issue.
I mean, they didn't care. They didn't care about it for the longest time. There was like Google Drives of their shit up. They didn't care. Just now that Neon owns it, they're trying to like sell it again. So.
I mean, I'll be happy if like Zapruder actually manages to put and Neon manages to put the entire series on like a streaming service, like one of the popular ones. Like if it's on Amazon, Netflix, or Hulu, I think it could do well.
I'd just be happy with like a Blu-ray box set or something. Because I would
remember
like.
Neon is doing a Blu-ray box set of it. Remember, Neon just confirmed it's getting a Blu-ray
with the miniseries.
Yeah, with the web series.
Okay.
Did you not remember? Like, I could have sworn someone on your subreddit posted about that. I could have sworn that like.
I mean, I heard that it was getting like, they have the rights and they're re-releasing it. I don't remember the web series is going to be a part of the Blu-ray box set part. I could have been told that. I could have forgotten it. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, they could do the thing that old Warner Bros. Looney Tunes Blu-rays did. If we're talking about sensitive content of just like, hey, this is a product of its time.
Sure.
We don't reflect it anymore. Take
I
that
think
for
that's
what
a
you
smart
will.
idea.
Yeah, that's what like the Looney Tunes DVDs did. Like Warner Brothers kind of put a disclaimer on like before the main menu comes up that says, "Oh, these cartoons are products of their time and they may contain like stereotypes that
Like
were
the one
wrong
where
then
Bugs
and
Bunny
are
does
wrong today."
blackface.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like one of
Yes.
the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes DVDs even had like an introduction from Whoopi Goldberg, kind of saying the same thing that those cartoons have like outdated stereotypes, but it would be wrong to change them because that would be like pretending they never existed at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
That's
Disney.
Disney will never
Exactly.
acknowledge Song of the South, and then in films like something I've been doing actually, a goal I've set
or the
myself.
racist segment in Fantasia.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. So
Or the
something
racist
I'm
stuff in like
doing.
Peter Pan or Dumbo.
So
Yeah, I'd
something
like-
I've been doing is I challenge myself to watch every via randomized wheel every Disney animated movie, not counting Pixar, but like the Walt Disney animated feature films, because I just figured like this would be a fun thing to do weekly and stuff. And the very first movie I did as part of the randomized wheel was Fantasia and its sequel, Fantasia 2000, and it was pretty obvious to me that there was some stuff that was cut out from it because of they got rid
Yeah.
like, and it was pretty obvious as like the new versions of Fantasia they cut out all the racist
Yeah.
stuff. But one of the movies I did also watch was Aristocats. They kept the fucking racist shit in that film, so take that for what you will.
It's interesting because like for the original DVD release of the original Fantasia, they just cropped the image, and then for the Blu-ray release,
Honestly,
Blu-ray release, they digitally altered it.
Right.
The George
Like-
Lucas bit.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like, if there's a movie like in the past that had like like racist stereotypes, so whatever. Like, if you completely just erase it, then it feels like in a way you're pretending that you didn't do that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
No, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, and also like as Sam was like, I'm a minority, like in a way, like
Mhm.
in a way I'll forgive it, I guess, because it was like a product of its time.
Sorry, I have a phone call from a medical thing. I got to answer it.
All right. Yeah, you're good.
Do what you gotta do.
But continue.
Yeah, as I was saying, but also like it was a product of its time, and even like as a minority myself, I can like somewhat maybe kind of forgive it. I guess.
It'd be harder to forget it if it's tried to pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's the Streisand effect. You gotta like trying to
It
erase
kinda-
it from
oh,
history.
That really
is
reminded
always gonna
me,
get more
something
attention.
that J.K. Rowling did. She
Oh.
there was like she
Trying
made
to make
Hermione black,
Hermione
and
black.
and she's like,
Yeah.
oh, she's and Dumbledore is gay.
Gay.
Like, oh, he's gay the entire time, and me
Well, also
as and meanwhile me as a queer person, I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and also like it's very unintentionally funny for Hermione Granger to be black in the novels,
Yeah.
and then also like unsuccessfully advocate for elf freedom.
Yeah, that part. Even as a kid, I thought the house elf shit was super weird.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awful.
I've seen the
It's-
movies. I've never read. I tried reading the first book when I was younger, before
It's
any of the
good.
Rowling
It's-
The
stuff
movies
it's
are
happened.
way-
really
it is-
nostalgic to me.
It is
They're-
way more
the
mean
movies are
spirited in the book. Like
I
Harry
have a
Potter
soft spot for them.
actively Harry Potter actively like dismisses her advocacy for house elf freedom because they're
Right.
better off as slaves in the end.
Mm.
Oof.
Wasn't Rowling? Well, didn't they find out that Rowling appeared in the Epstein files?
Yeah,
Not surprised.
she invited Jeffrey Epstein to like
To the cursed child.
play.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
crazy.
Post conviction Jeffrey Epstein.
Wow.
Jesus.
Oof.
Honestly, even though I'm not, obviously I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, really, but the movies are just so nostalgic to me. Like
Mhm.
to this day,
Same.
like watching them gives me a bit of comfort.
I'm never gonna
'cause-
watch
I don't know,
Harry
it's
Potter stuff
nostalgia.
ever again, but the movies were okay from
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah,
And then
I
I
don't
tried
blame
reading
the
the
movies.
third one
The
is the
movies
best
were
one, I'll
made by
say.
people who aren't
Easily,
her,
yeah.
and I don't want to blame them for like
Mhm.
Exactly.
for
Yeah,
being a
speaking of the
bigot.
Harry Potter movies, are they still doing that like HBO Harry Potter show
Yeah.
or whatever? That's
Yeah.
That's
like
great.
down
are.
the
The
series
reboot.
again. Like that
That
just
just-
show
feels
you know,
really
the thing, like-
pointless and
everyone acting in it
redundant.
is
Because
cringe.
The
It's
thing
like
I
literally
feel kind of bad
pointless.
for like the young kids who are going to be playing Harry Potter and Hermione and stuff in the new show because they're going to get some unwarranted hate even though they probably
Yeah.
didn't know like what's going
Yeah.
on. The adults it's a
Yeah.
bit different story though, but the
Hugh
kids I just feel
Laurie.
so fucking bad for.
Fucking playing Dumbledore pisses me off.
I just don't
I
know
thought it
what's even
was
the point of doing this
Hugh
show. Because
Laurie.
like
I
Harry Potter,
thought Dumbledore was going to be played by fucking John Lithgow.
It was originally John Lithgow, but he defended J.K. Rowling and then ended up leaving the project. So now it's Hugh
Duh.
Laurie.
Damn, that's
And
that.
Hugh Laurie already does the I think he does the Dumbledore he does the audiobook version. Because I
Oh,
think
that
they
sucks.
You
that
like
more
a
fuck
Rowling
wants a turf.
defender?
yeah. It's possible he may defend her.
great.
It's just I know for a lot of actors they usually get into projects because it's something they like, but then they'll be very like apolitical where they just stay in between both. It's like, oh well, I can't really say my opinion because I'll get fired for it, but also I don't condone anyone being transphobic. So
did any of you guys watch that those Fantastic Beasts spin-off movies? Because
No.
J.K. Rowling
Unfortunately,
was
yeah.
actually
They halfway
are
through
in,
one
they
of
are
them.
in the
Yeah,
one
J.K.
of the
Rowling was
few
actually
movies I
brought
will
in as
literally
a
never fucking
screenwriter
watch
for
in any
them.
context unless it's Sardonic
Yeah,
Cast.
that's
I
why they're
can
so bad.
tell because the
I've
fucking
seen
fat
the
character got
second
stuck
one
like multiple
and-
times, and it was supposed to be funny that the fat guy got stuck.
It's
I saw
funny
the
that
second
she
one for
thinks
some
that's
reason.
funny.
I'm not sure why, and I'm very
It's
All
not
I
just that
know
she
about
finds
this-
it
It was
funny; she
not
just fucking
good.
hates fat
No.
people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I didn't watch them myself because by the time they came out, I'd kind of outgrown Harry Potter, and B, it's like it from what I can tell, it doesn't even follow any of the main characters from the Harry Potter series, and like I just don't care about these other people it's
It's a
following.
spin-off series. They're in
Well,
the rare.
No,
they're one of those
it
movies
does,
I will
it does
literally just
actually
never
follow.
watch.
It does
And
actually
also,
follow. They
Yeah,
do
I have no
another
actually follow.
interest.
really
There's no reason to
interesting.
watch them.
Also,
They
Ezra
do
Miller.
The
actually
thing that's
follow like
oh yeah, the thing that
I
for
didn't even
certain-
know they were in that.
Yeah.
For some
Yeah.
reason, the thing that's stuck with me the most about these movies is that people keep and like it's official that the main character is autistic and people make like a huge deal about
Yeah.
it. And honestly, as an autistic person myself, I don't care that much. I'll be honest. Like I get it, representation matters, but at the same time, it feels like representation for the sake of it, and it's it's all annoying. I don't know if I can give examples, but
Oh,
it
we're
just-
talking about a fucking Harry Potter character being autistic.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Trying to think if there's any like decent autistic. I guess would Poor Things count as good autistic representation?
I
What?
would count
No.
that.
No.
How about the film
She
Mary and
literally
Max?
has a baby
Mary
brain.
Max is an
That's not
excellent example.
autism.
Yeah,
That's a great
I
example.
didn't heard
because
It's
that.
even though
crazy,
that
I
character's
I-
not voiced by an autistic actor, it was voiced by Philip Seymour Hoffman. It still feels like a very authentic portrayal of that kind of character.
I've
Exactly.
always
'cause Philip Seymour
considered
Hoffman's talented. Yeah.
I've always considered fucking Community to be really good.
There's
Mainly
a-
because its lead showrunner is autistic, so they're writing in the perspective for the character Abed, and I always felt like that was really good for me.
I need to watch Community for some fucking reason. I've
I
never
haven't seen
actually
it
got down
either.
and watched Community itself. But it seems like something. I've seen some funny clips of it, and it seems like something I would probably enjoy. But
How many
just for some
seasons
reason,
are there?
6.
Yeah, I was
Ah.
gonna say.
I remember
Yeah,
watching
I
like the
have a
first
huge
episode
problem
of
with
Community
shows.
and just seeing that John Oliver was in it and kind of being turned off the show because of that, but
Oh.
maybe he
That's
isn't
fair.
in the entire show.
He's only in the
know.
first 2 seasons, and he comes back in the 5th for a very little bit.
How long
Alright.
is each season?
So the first season's around 28 episodes, mainly because that's just how they did it back in the day. They were like
Yeah.
Sony, especially because they were the one producing it. They were
It's
like, all right, we'll
honestly a bit
do.
hard for me to consume like shows that are pretty
Yeah.
long, which is why I'm so glad shows are getting shorter. Like it's quite
Mhm.
nice for
But
me.
now it's 8 episodes.
Maybe too short though.
right, I
Yeah.
think that's more digestible though, because you could take your time watching it, and it the more seasons they go on, the lesser episodes they have. I think the
Oh,
second
that's nice.
season only has 13, and then it usually stays around around that, where it's only much more shorter and shorter and shorter.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh no.
uh,
Literally killing you.
yeah.
You're killing your mother. I would say a good example of like surprisingly sensitive representation is like Harmony Korine's Julian Donkey Boy.
Yeah, that's a.
I've heard of that
I
movie.
agree.
Isn't
I
that
agree with
about
that.
a man with
Seen-
schizophrenia?
Yeah, but they
I've only
act more
seen
like they
2
have
Harmony
autism.
Koreans. I've seen Spring Breakers and Baby Invasion. Those were the only 2 Harmony Koreans I've seen.
Baby Invasion is the only one I saw because Adam did a watch along for it last year, and then I kind of hated it personally.
Yeah.
I really,
I mean, you
I
gotta-
still want to fucking
Wasn't
watch.
it AI slop or something?
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah.
AI slop the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
time.
You
It's
really
like,
gotta.
ugh.
You,
And
Sorry,
apparently
gotta
there
check
was
out
like
my
this
video.
recent
Yeah,
article that came
stream.
out
Sorry,
about
Hank.
like Harmony Korine where he says, "Oh, I don't read books or watch movies. I'm just do AI stuff now." It's like
He's just saying stuff. He's just saying stuff to stay relevant. I don't know
To
how
stay
much-
edgy.
He's a
Yeah.
provocateur. He just
I
wants
mean,
to
they-
like
I
get
mean-
a reaction
I mean,
out of
also-
people, and so
I
he's
mean,
saying
also
stuff
his-
that'll get a reaction out of people. That'll make Twitter people angry.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
an
I mean,
article
also
about it from
his
the
more-
Hollywood
his
Reporter that says
more-
Harmony Korine avoids books, doesn't see movies, and thinks AI is the art form that holds the most promise.
Yeah, he's just doing it.
That
to
sounds
be
like
also-
rage baiting to me,
Just
honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, also his more
Absolutely.
recent stuff is
Whether
is
it's
legitimately
unironic
trash.
or
His
rage
90s movies are
baiting, I
much
find that kind of thing very cringe.
It
Yeah.
is cringe.
Yeah.
Coming from a
Well,
fan
also
of him, I
like
think it is
also
pretty
I mean
cringe.
also like his more recent stuff is legitimately bad. His older stuff is much
Mhm.
better.
I mean, I viewed his last 2 movies as just as jokes.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't see
Troll
Aggro
movies.
Doctor One Foot, but like the clips I did see from it, it's like, did you just make this as like a dumb shit post?
It's I mean, the last time before Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, where I had a theater audience laugh that hard was Aggro Drift.
Are they like laughing at the movie or
Well,
with
no,
it?
like the whole, like literally the whole thing, people were laughing, and like I can't
True.
tell if this is ironic or unironic. I mean,
Yeah, I
find-
just saw some like one clip of it off Twitter where like a guy in infrared is like, "Oh, dance bitches, dance bitches, dance bitches." It's like, oh god, is this meant to be taken seriously or like I have no
Absolutely
idea what
not.
this even is.
It's meant to appeal to like rave people, like people who go to like EDM and stuff. It's like, but
It's just sad that Harmony Korine's latest stuff is just literal brain rot in
it is
movie
brain rot.
form.
But I'm waiting for him to make an actual movie again, which I really
Yeah.
don't think he will. But he's just
What
gonna like
movies he made?
Fuck.
I'm not really
Sorry, I'm
familiar with
tired.
them.
I mean,
He
he's
did
done
like
like shit
Spring
posting movies
Breakers.
before, like Trash Humpers and
Trash
stuff, but at least that
Humpers.
didn't have like AI slop in it. That kind of predates
Gummo.
Gummo is great.
that. Oh, Gummo looks interesting. Spring Breakers looks interesting. Julian Donkey Boy looks interesting.
Spring
but
Breakers is fascinating. I didn't like it that much, but it's a movie that I at least was interested while watching, if anything. Like, and that's like, isn't that like his most successful film or something? Like the one that people think of the most when they think of Harmony. The one I really want to sit through is Beach Bum. That's the one that
Beach Bum's
always
fun.
intrigued me.
Yeah, that one looks interesting.
Beach Bum is like his most traditional movie. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the most traditional movie he's made.
I feel like when Beat Bum didn't really do well, in terms of like blockbuster was, he decided, you know what, I'm gonna make joke movies from now on. I'm not gonna take this seriously anymore.
Fuck you! I'm
everybody.
making my own movie. You can't stop me.
Yeah, fuck Marvel, fuck Hollywood. He took the Uwe Boll route where he just completely went off the deep end.
Uwe Boll.
Well, I mean, I don't like to get into his personal life, but I'm pretty sure he got a divorce recently. So I don't know. He might be. He might have just. He might have just been He might have just cracked. If he.
That's possible.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind here. This stupid. It's still not letting me send the email, and it's like your inbox is full, even though I just purchased the fucking thing.
And I guess on like the whole topic of like AI slop in movies, have any of you heard about Radu Jude's Dracula movie?
I really want to see it.
I haven't seen it yet, but just everything I've heard about it just made me feel very conflicted.
Wait, the one that just came out recently?
Yeah, it's like the 3-hour one. Not to be confused with the other Dracula that came out in 2025, directed by Luc Besson. That's
the
a different
pedo Dracula one.
Ew.
Yeah, the Dracula directed by Radu Jude is on one hand supposed to be like a critique of like AI because it's about a filmmaker just like asking ChatGPT or whatever to come up with like ideas for a Dracula movie, and we see those ideas over 3 hours.
It's literally on Mubi.
But at the same time,
right now.
But at the same time, the fact that it apparently uses so much like AI slop throughout almost feels like hypocritical to like whatever point he was trying to make.
It depends on what your point is. It's only hypocritical
guess.
if there's like an environmentalist point. If there's an artistic point, then it's satire.
I guess, but at the same time, even if it's a movie that's supposed to be critiquing AI, I just don't know if I want to watch a movie with so much of that in it.
Plus, it's 3 hours, so I don't.
Yeah.
There was
watch it.
critiquing this by like doing it. The cuties
There was a movie
approach.
that was at TIFF.
It depends what the
almost
point is,
saw-
though. Right?
What?
I was just saying to Olivia, it depends what the point you're making is. Because if the point is unethical, then sure. But if the point is it's bad, then there's nothing wrong with it.
The point is
It's
to
not
critique
hypocritical.
AI, but also use AI. Doesn't that seem very contradictory?
Only if the point you're making is that it's unethical.
I'm just like out of patience when it comes to AI shit.
That's fair.
Like, it's just obnoxious. I'm tired of seeing it fucking everywhere.
Well, buckle up.
I'm scrolling through the movie right now, and it's literally just the AI stuff is like screen.
And being sent an AI generated death threat recently has not.
Don't even talk about it. They want attention. Don't talk about it.
I don't think it has anything to do with attention. I think they're
Yeah,
just
well, don't talk about it. It
Something
encourages
like-
more people to
speaking
do it that do
of,
want attention
like-
if
I
they
didn't
know
even
you'll
know
talk
about
about it.
this.
So don't talk about it.
whatever.
Speaking of like AI stuff, do you think that there are ways to utilize generative AI movies in a creative way? Because the only way I can think about is like in horror, maybe, because AI can make things look really uncanny in a way. So that could be.
Yeah, it's
interesting.
not impossible to do something artistic using a tool. which
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I honestly I would love to see generative AI used in a creative way. It's just I'm sure it exists. Like
Oh yeah, no, there's applications for it, and there will be better applications for it in the future. It's just most of
which
it's
is
just
why I
crap
think
right now.
even though like as an artist myself, I think I do get a bit annoyed when people say generative AI is bad, but nothing is good or bad. It's just how you use it, really. And I'm
Right.
sure
Yeah, it depends on what argument you're making. Some people will say it's like everything you generate is destroying the environment, which I mean, like, yeah, that's humanity in a nutshell. Like
Yeah.
this conversation we're having on Zoom is bad for the environment too. You know, like
yeah.
like
You could
everything
argue that,
like
like-
being a gamer is bad for the environment. Like fucking
You
Yeah.
can argue
I think
filmmakers are bad for the environment with the amount of camera equipment they're using and like
Yeah.
destroying certain environments depending on the movie, basically.
like if we want
or,
to
all, or all the Marvel shit that gets like a bunch of VFX artists that overworks computers and stuff.
yeah, like rendering as anything.
yeah,
If it's
I
done on
do
a
think
large
the-
scale, like industrially, then yeah, it's worse.
So
But like
I
that's
do
like any
think-
industry.
I do. Don't you guys think that the topic on AI, especially generative AI, is like overly negative to which I get. Like that, there's a lot of harm been done with it for sure. But
I
don't
mean,
know,
I expect the conversation to be negative, and I don't mind that it's negative, but I think that most people are not capable of critically thinking, so they don't actually
yeah.
engage with what it is or engage with what about it is negative. Like I think
I
people
was
just have a knee-jerk
so-
reaction to a lot of things, especially when it's on Twitter and especially when there's people angry
Yeah.
about it. It's just virtue
I
signaling
was
to a lot of
so
people.
fucking annoyed by the conversation with regarding the brutalist and the AI that
I
they
agree.
Exactly.
typically use.
Also, it reminds me when Expedition 33 used AI
Yeah.
at one point,
And
like
people
that,
were trying to call for it to lose all its awards.
That's
whi-
funny.
which is annoying. Like,
Yeah, and
I'll
people
be
were saying
honest,
that like
I think that is going too
Adrian
far, yeah.
Brody's performance wasn't his just because of like, you know, the AI like
Vocal
Shit was
touch-ups.
accent adjusting or
The
something
Yeah,
like
brutalist
that.
vocal
thing was
touch-ups.
just terminally online shit.
That's like not giving a Grammy to like literally every single singer in the Grammys.
Well, I mean, they shouldn't, but
Sure. It's like this wasn't recorded with one microphone live.
yeah.
Yeah.
This wasn't recorded Dogma 95. This is illegal. No, yeah, there's nuance to literally everything on the planet, and people who don't believe that are stupid.
Speaking of aggro Druant, or aggro Druant, aggro
Drift.
Druant,
Aggro Dr. One Foot.
I've been thinking on doing some sort of like music video using that kind of style that was shot entirely
Infrared?
with infrared cameras.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just afraid that like I might get like called out for ripping off aggro Druant.
Don't be afraid of that.
No, don't do
Also,
it.
he didn't
I-
invent that.
Yeah, he didn't fucking invent
he
it.
he didn't invent that, and you doing it as a music video wouldn't be his film wouldn't be what you're ripping off if you're ripping off
He'd be-
anything.
You're like, if anything, you like ripping off Harmony Korine, like though if
Yeah.
like let's just say Harmony Korine somehow found out about it and he gave you shit, he'd be a total fucking hypocrite.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
His fucking last
Wait,
movie,
before
Baby
wait,
Invasion.
Olivia, do you have any final questions and comments? Because I got to start the fucking watch along soon. So if you're gonna be right back anyway.
Do you know what fucking Timu Olivia is?
No.
You,
I'm
Olivia?
just gonna fucking show you.
Did they make a
This is
better
another
Olivia?
like AI thing I had to put up with recently.
Okay, if people are doing it for attention, you're giving them attention. I'm just throwing that.
I
out there.
don't know. This person's just fucking weird.
You can
and I
send
don't
it to me as a
understand.
DM too. I'm just letting you know.
Also, they're not watching this stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
You can like fucking watch this shit on stream for all I care. Like, I already turned this into an emote.
I kind of
Oh,
want to
cool.
see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, now I want to see it.
It is so weird. It is an emote in my chat.
Okay,
I
it's
just
in the
sent it.
chat thing. Hold on.
It is bizarre shit.
Today,
Okay.
hey y'all,
Ew.
Yeah. Generated
What?
without my consent.
That's kind of funny.
is your girl Olivia Manser here today, and I need
I
to
don't
talk
know
about
what
a
this
serious
person
topic.
like.
and it is
Read the
called
description too,
The
because it doesn't make
Rockfellows.
any sense.
Well, maybe here's my prediction then: is that a person didn't do this, and the channel's just fucking AI.
Yeah.
No, it is a person.
How do we know?
This person has been like trying to rip off like loud equals funny too, so
Oh. Are they a native English speaker?
This is weird.
I don't know. They're just
Yeah.
weird. I just felt like sharing.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So, is watch along like a thing in these meetings?
Well,
after.
what happens is I have a separate YouTube channel called the YMS Watch Alongs, and it's a lot of the movies I watch, I just kind of like watch on stream, but in a way where all I do is I show the timer of the movie to sync so that other people can have their own copy, and I'm not like committing copyright infringement. And every month, patrons of a certain tier, which if you're in this call, you would be, so you can vote at any time. People vote on a monthly watch along, and I always just do those right after the hangout. So what's going to happen is I'm going to ask everybody in the call one at a time any final questions and comments, and then end the hangout. And then anybody who wants to join on the watch along can do so in a way where, like, it's basically me, webcam, microphone, and then everybody else is in YouTube chat. So it's not like this call, but yeah, we're going to be doing it for Alfonso Cuarón's Y Tu Mama Tambien is what won the vote.
Oh, hell yeah. That's great. That's a great movie.
Guys,
And I
please
haven't seen it
recommend
yet,
Howard the
so-
Duck next month. I keep recommending that one for you guys, and I want
I
Adam to
beg
watch
you.
it so fucking
Don't
bad.
intimidate the voters.
I thought the one you were trying to
Howard the
recommend
Duck
was
is
Little
pretty
Children.
funny.
That Todd
It's both.
Field
I'm trying to
enjoy
do
it.
both. I don't care which one was, but I fucking need Adam to watch Howard the Duck at some point. We need to know if it's better than Star Wars.
Well, here
We
you
do.
go. Well, here, if everybody takes care of themselves and lives a long, healthy life, we'll be able to get to all of the movies.
All of
We'll
the
get to
movies
Howard the
ever.
Duck.
You say that they're never gonna vote playtime, Adam. They're never.
You
gonna
don't know
vote it.
that.
I got people to
Start
vote
a
for fucking
campaign. Start a
JSA.
campaign. Make
That
a
was
video.
Crazy.
I will.
Make a campaign
fucking
video.
Make a
it's like if
campaign
people,
video and post it on the subreddit.
yeah, do like a real political thing.
I am.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Like
grown ups too next month.
It'll be like a microcosm where we can like actually do real political change, except not in a meaningful way, but we can prove that politics works.
every time you post the time to post your suggestions and vote, I'm always like a day behind.
Why is that?
and I'm really
So
because like I don't pay attention to the I had the Discord on, but I'm usually at work by the time it gets posted, so I get home like around 8. So
Well,
it
I
is my fault.
usually do it in the last few days of a month.
Okay.
Or maybe perhaps like the first day or two of a month if I'm posting it
Yeah.
a little late.
And it's usually like around 4 p.m. my time, and I think like maybe 12 p.m. your time, maybe. Or around
Okay.
that time.
Well, I mean, as long as
Fucking-
it's within the first, I give it 24 hours before I move the
Yeah.
Discord
you know, just
suggestions
to
to
get
the Patreon.
Sarah, because I mentioned this that we're kind of friends now, and like because I met her at TIFF, and we're kind of good friends. She relies on me to give you recommendations for the Patreon watch
Nice.
alongs, because I have to message her every time that you do one of those, because the stuff. And that's also how I found out she's a furry. I found out she's a furry because of her
nice.
DMs and
Nice.
stuff. So that's kind of nice. And then so I have to like message her every fucking end of the month to tell her, hey, the notifications up. Go give you your suggestion.
ABC. You want to be a real dude and send me a Discord message as well?
How does wait, hold on. How do you lesbijams?
Yeah.
How is it more avoidable, less avoidable to receive a DM on the exact same platform that you've been ignoring when the post happens? Do you not have notifications for the
Because
post?
I do have notifications for the post.
Wouldn't that also just be a notification from Discord if he DMs you?
I have it set to where if I get DMs,
Oh, it's a
they
better
appear on
notification.
my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Okay, all right. Well, whatever works.
I'll DM you lesbian James afterwards. Okay, I'll send a friend request your way after this hangout. Okay, I know your username. You're in Olivia's server, so I know everything.
Cool.
Yes, you do.
I need to get this watch along set up, so we're gonna do some quick final questions and comments. Lesba Jams, go.
I don't want to live in a hole anymore.
That's great. I love it.
You're in my server?
I am. Probably James, Never James, or a version of Jamie in some form of fashion.
Oh, I think I see you.
Right. Yeah. I hardly touched. I haven't been in there for a while, but I might get back in there for a bit. I was gonna say two quick things.
Yes.
Is that I recently got a 4K monitor because my brother and I traded my guitar that I never used for it, and I now see exactly what you're saying. 4K is the way. Disney needs to get their act together.
Yeah.
And I've been playing this game with my 3 other partners. RV there yet? Just kind of as a fun little game to little friend swap.
Shark sends to me.
It's fucking terrifying after watching Surratt, and I thought it'd be funny if I played this game about driving an RV across a mountain while listening to the soundtrack, and it's absolutely the worst experience I've ever had. Because
that's like doing acid to the climax soundtrack.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Super smart idea. But
I need to watch Climax. I really do. I've never seen a Gaspar Noé film. Actually, I really need to fucking.
That's a good one to start with.
That is a good one to start with.
I'll get to Climax.
That's my favorite.
I really want to do that.
Wait. We'll go in order. Sorry, we got to be quick about this because we're
sorry.
I'll
continue.
Lesbian Jams.
You're good. Thank you. I'm good.
Okay. Thank you so much, Travis.
I wanted to ask, because I don't want to spoil anything for Nirvana, but I've been listening to a lot of Matt Johnson's interviews over the last week, and he mentioned something about after the South by Southwest premiere, he changed a few things about the movie.
I know one of the changes because I saw the movie at TIFF and I saw it 2 other times. And I'm actually.
Is it a spoiler though? What it changes?
Well, I heard it's like something like some audio related. It's like just like audio related.
They had to change one of the songs in the wide release.
Oh, okay. I don't remember a song change, but
I'm not going to say which one it is, but I know which one it is.
Yeah, you can tell me later.
I'll DM you in Telegram, okay?
Sure. Yep. From my own experience, there's subtleties towards how information was like towards like how exposition and like setups and payoffs were made that were changed, but it's also entirely possible that I just don't have a perfect memory because I didn't edit the movie, so I don't know. So even though I've seen like the changes that I feel happened are not like strong changes where I'm like, oh, that whole plot point, like no, it's just variations in terms
they
of
didn't
like
change any of the jokes. That's the important
like
part. None of the jokes that were in
communication.
the every joke that was present is in every version, basically.
I'm just like I'm like I love the movie so much, and it just like I want to see like the first version.
It's the same. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
I'm sure it's like the same.
This isn't a George Lucas situation. They had some of the changes they had to do for copyright reasons.
Sure.
Well, I actually first saw it at a film festival last October, and then I saw it at like a local theater last weekend, and I don't remember any changes from.
There was one change.
Travis, I'm interrupting because we're over. Sorry, Travis, was that everything?
Yeah, that was everything. Thanks for having me on.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Boards of Cinema.
Hello. So my final question to you for now is I saw you just rated the Tim Robinson show, The Chair Company, on IMDb, and I'm just curious to hear your quick thoughts about that show because I watched the first season recently and really liked it.
No, yeah, it's silly. It's fun.
1776 show.
Well, yeah, it was like 2 episodes on YouTube.
Blech.
It's on the highlights channel, isn't it? Did you publish it yet? I sent it to you. Did you lose it?
Wait, is that the entire thing?
I don't know. It was just it was like 2 fucking
I thought
YouTube
it was just like
videos.
an ad for it.
Yeah, would you say
no? That was it. It was just the shit on YouTube.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the question?
Sorry, I'm just
Chair
sorry
Company.
to interrupt, but I'm just curious if you'd consider the chair company your favorite Tim Robinson project you've seen, or how you'd rank it compared to
I
his other
mean,
stuff?
if we're talking about like
What did you
like a
rank it?
consistent show throughout, then
He gave it a 7.
sure,
7?
but like the parts that I love about I Think You Should Leave, I like more than anything in the chair company, but
Yeah, that's fair.
I Think You Should Leave does have some duds too. Chair company feels like the first like consistent thing that he's made.
Would you say you liked it more than Friendship? At least this
yeah.
first season?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's like better shot too, even though it's still Andrew DeYoung like directing the episodes.
Yeah, I agree.
He's like learning.
What about Andrew DeOld?
He died.
Oh, damn,
he was
that
old.
sucks.
Fuck.
Yeah. Was that it? Words of Cinema?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Brady. Is Brady here or needing to unmute? Brady might. Oh, Brady did say BRB in the chat, so I guess we'll come back to Brady. Sheesh or Shish? How do I pronounce it?
Both is fine. Doesn't matter.
Okay, sure. Do you have any final questions or comments?
Not questions. Just say this was my first time here, and it was really nice.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Although when I first joined, you guys were in the middle of a conversation and it felt a
The
bit
same thing
awkward.
happened to me, so you're not the only
Yeah.
one. I didn't know when to interrupt
fine,
when,
yeah.
especially I am not the best at political stuff, but
Me neither. So
That's fine. No, I'm glad you enjoyed
it was really nice, and it's really cool finally meeting you. Like I've watched you for I don't know, since 2017, 18, something like a long time, man. Meeting
I should
it's been
also
really,
show
really
off.
nice. It's been really nice talking to you, and I would like to join like the other ones in the future. It was,
Perfect.
just really cool meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Beth
Yeah, thanks for coming and
commissioned
thanks for the
this
support.
for me.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
love it.
actually, I just
Oh, that's
forgot.
dope of you.
Oh,
Do
sweet.
you have any plans for more music? Because I really love your music. a lot.
Yes, I do. But I don't want to be too specific because if I say too much about it, then I'm creating expectations and deadlines that I don't want.
It's going to be
But
a
the
diss
answer,
track
but the answer is
against
yes,
Alex.
and it's not. It's like a short. It's not like a huge thing, but it's there's some stuff, and I'm not saying
Alright.
when, but the answer is yes.
I have to
It's going to
listen
be
then.
I hate everything diss track.
No, it is an unkindness if that's what. Yeah, but we're
Oh shoot!
it's a
Sorry
different.
if I completely
sorry?
forgot to ask. Actually,
Sure.
I know like can I ask one more thing?
Sure, go for it.
I always wonder what does unkindness mean? Like, why did you name your music that?
The term is used to describe a group of ravens. So like how it's a murder of crows or like a
Yeah.
Nice.
gaggle of geese, if that's correct.
Because Counting
Or a
Crows was
shiver
taken.
of sharks.
Yeah, it's an unkindness of
Mm.
ravens, and I was like 15 and thought it sounded cool, and I don't. Yeah, it's
Oh,
might as
oh
well
wow,
keep it.
interesting. I thought it had to do
Pretty
with
good.
being unkind or something.
I
so
mean, well,
I
that's
did not expect that.
the anybody who wants to dig into any parts of my songs will realize that I kind of like and gravitate towards things that can mean more than one thing at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
So that's reflected in a lot of my lyrics, actually.
You definitely
yeah.
see that in your movie reviewing. You dissect movies a lot talk about like things you like that are multiple meaning.
Yeah, true. There's a
So yeah,
nuance. to everything.
your music is great. Like anything is really, really beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And from one musician to another, your work is great.
Oh, awesome! You do music too? Do you do like do you play a specific
It's a
instrument?
hobby mostly, and I never I haven't released anything yet or even
Sure.
recorded much, but I just noodle around the
Mm-hmm.
instruments I have, and I like to get into like production stuff like that.
Yeah, I kind of have to treat it as a hobby in a way, but it's also
Yeah, and just in case if you're just interested, like I'm primarily I'm a woodwind player, like I play flute and
nice.
recorder,
Nice.
and
Awesome.
yeah, and I'm thinking of adding some more woodwinds to my collection, but that will take a while. And I have a piano and kalimba as well.
Nice. Yeah, I like
And
piano a
maybe I
lot.
will. There's a Patreon chat on Discord, right? Maybe I will post some stuff.
Yeah, there's the Discord gets you if it's linked to your Patreon, you get like a
I am on
access to a chat, and
yeah. Even though I haven't really recorded much, because not mostly my music now is just me improvising my instrument and just doing whatever. But uh, maybe you can relate if you improvise, like you end up playing like the same melodies over and over again. You're like, oh, maybe I should make a composition of this.
yeah,
So
no,
that's kind of where I'm at
that's
right now.
that's valid, and that's how a lot of songs come to be.
Yeah.
Is just kind of like messing around and then being like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Right.
Any final questions, BC?
Yeah, a couple of quick
comments?
things. One,
Yes.
my birthday's tomorrow, so I got
Happy
that to look
birthday.
forward to. Actually, 24 tomorrow.
Birthday. Huzzah.
And
Why aren't my
I'm
emails
actually so
working?
my one of my theaters is playing their like a theater that's really close to me is playing Nirvana the band to show the movie, and even though I've seen it literally like 3 times now, I'm
I
taking
mean,
my parents to go
it's
see
a
it.
good, fun thing to do.
It's literally like my favorite.
I'm tempted to watch it again, even though I'm so
it's
busy.
like my favorite movie out in theaters right now. Unironically, I love it so
Yeah.
fucking much. So I'm taking my parents and my 2 brothers. Even though I took one of my brothers to see it at TIFF already, I'm going to take him to see it
Which
again tomorrow.
movie?
So that'll
Nirvana
be
the
fun.
band to show the movie. We were talking about it earlier. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
might
seeing it
take you
literally
up on
another
your
time
offer,
tomorrow because
Adam.
it's just I gotta take advantage of this shit. You gotta do it as much as you can.
Yeah,
I can
Olivia,
see it
let
as
me know how
many
much,
times as
and I'll
possible and not be
send
bored
you
by
money.
it, honestly. But
It is a great theater experience. You got to do it in a theater. So
yeah, unfortunately, the 2 times I saw it already, the other 2 times I saw that weren't TIFF, there weren't that many people at the theater, but it was still worth it in the end because I still got to see it in the end. And they
my
were laughing
screening
at the
was
jokes.
like that too. There was nobody in my screening. I was just by myself, cackling.
For
like
what movie?
Nirvana.
Oh, well, that
yeah,
sucks.
I mean, it's fun. I could watch it by myself just fine. I find it funny, but to
Yeah.
have a crowd is
I got lucky with
a
the TIFF
valuable
crowd.
experience.
But anyways, I have 2
TIFF crowd's the crowd to do it with.
Yeah, I'm glad I saw it at TIFF. I'm so fucking happy I chose that. Anyways, the 2 questions I have. One is semi-related to Nirvana, the band, to show the movie. It's not spoilers, I promise, but just one quick question. Have you ever actually been to the CN Tower?
Maybe when I was a kid. I think if I've done it, it was when I was a kid, but like I don't remember. It could have been it was probably the CN. Yeah, I feel like when I was a kid, I was in the CN Tower.
You ever done the Edge
But I
Walk?
just I've never felt like doing it while I'm in town for the festival because it's like
worth the
just I
trip.
don't know, like it's like I know what it is. I'm not gonna get anything that meaningful out of being there. But now that it's a movie location for a thing I like, maybe I'll go up there with some clippers.
Look, not to
and...
I mean, this isn't spoiler. You're gonna do the Edge Walk at some point.
Well, it's in the trailer.
Yeah,
sold out.
We won't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling
I was
anything,
alluding
but
to
that's
it.
just-
I was
it
alluding
was
to
just
it.
it was just a
inning stretch.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling what fucking happens in the movie, but like that, I'm going to TIFF. As I said, I'm going to TIFF again later this year. I'm gonna probably do the CN Tower myself when I go up there with my brother because he wants to do it. I don't know if we're doing Edgewalk, but we're gonna try out the CN Tower because we're gonna be like, well, we're going to a movie location. Fuck it, let's do it. Like we're gonna go through with it, and then see how that goes. That was something that I just thought of randomly while during this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, and this is another quick one. When are we going to do a watch along for Sorcerer Jake's recommendation?
My calendar says Monday, but it could be Tuesday because we might be moving around when the episode is being recorded.
Okay.
So
That's
one
good
of
to know,
those
'cause I
two,
can plan
one of those
ahead.
2 days, and there, I don't know, like part of my work responsibilities is managing like what is good to do on what day, and a lot of the times that's dependent on like what my energy is like. So if I'm like doing a lot of voiceover and then can't anymore, then I might be like, oh, I'll watch a movie, and maybe that might be it. So it could be any time between Sunday and Tuesday.
That's good to
but
know. I can plan
I'm
ahead. That's
assuming
all
Monday.
I have.
Okay. It won't be any later than Tuesday, and it won't
Good
be
to
any
know.
earlier than
I
Sunday.
can find a copy of it, hopefully, and stuff.
And I might do Wages of Fear, but I don't know yet.
Oh yeah, because it's a remake, isn't it? Like or something.
Apparently, I don't know. It's the same story. or
Yeah, it
something.
is.
It's
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
I'm
just more
curious.
action
I might.
oriented.
That's all I have. Thanks.
All right, thank you so much. Brendan?
I posted my final question in the chat. I can't really talk much right now, so if you could.
Oh,
look
sure.
at it.
What would I say is the strongest I've ever deviated from popular consensus in, sorry, the scroll out thing is here, in
Prince of
a positive
Egypt.
way on a movie?
Oh.
As in things that I've liked more than other people have not liked it.
Amelia
Probably,
Perez.
Yeah, most recent
probably
example.
Amelia
Yeah,
Perez.
Like strong,
You like
strong. Like
Alex
like
Garland's
you would say
Men?
you would
You
really
like that
like.
film a lot.
Strongly. Well, I mean, it's not like a masterpiece.
Ghost Rider 2.
What
liked
I'm trying
Men.
to so I'm trying to think. Yeah, Men. I don't
You
know if
gave
there's
that an eight,
I don't
everyone
know
else
if there's a
hated it.
thing that I would give like a 10 that most people hate though, unless it's like Funny Games US.
Oh, I know
maybe.
the answer to this. Human
Please.
Centipede 2, isn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't give
That's
that
not
a 10.
10.
I gave that
Oh,
like
well,
a
I thought you meant
6
just
or
like just
something.
liked more than other people.
Well, yeah, but we said Amelia Perez, but that might not fit the criteria apparently.
Fair enough.
So I don't know. I
guess
don't
the
know if
best you're
there's a
gonna
real
get
answer to
is
that question.
fucking,
Funny
Funny
Games, yeah.
games.
Probably, yeah.
As in Steven Soderbergh, maybe. People hate that movie.
Not to be mean, but anybody.
I don't
who
think.
does Funny
I mean,
Games
there are people
are
that
not
hate that
funny.
movie, but like,
Yeah.
Funny Games is
It's not
also
like a
meant
universally
to be
hated movie.
polarizing. It's
Yeah.
part of the point.
yeah.
Alex Garland's Men has a weird amount of hatred. I know you really like that one, so that's
I don't
one.
know
That's
why.
my
it was great.
immediate one I
Fine.
think of.
I didn't love
Yeah.
Men, but it was fine.
Jessie Buckley was great in that movie.
She's great in everything.
Yeah, I'd watch
It's
that
the best
again.
part of Hamnet. I'll give it
Yeah,
that much.
probably.
I hate men. That's fair. 100%. Although her acting felt really fucking overplayed.
Alex
Sounds
Garland.
Recently.
Alex Garland needs to make a movie just called White.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, was that it, Brendan? I'm sorry, I don't have like the perfect answer for it, but
No, that was a fine answer. Thank
Okay.
you.
thank you.
That's all.
And then
That's the only question I have.
Brady,
Mm-hmm.
did you have a final question or comment?
Oh,
Because you were like gone in the bathroom, I think.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a good point. I think I did have something. Oh yeah. How do we have a policy here on self-promo stuff?
No,
Not really. I
don't
mean,
think so.
we might have to make one if somebody fucking abuses the fact that there's no policy. But if you want to promote,
Oh yeah,
something,
no,
go for it.
it's all good. I was just curious because I'm currently working on an indie game at the moment, and
Nice.
that's gonna be it's for a game jam for my school that we're doing.
Awesome.
But the deadline is Monday. There's still a lot to do. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't have anything to show off right now, but maybe next month I would love to
Okay.
drop that.
There's a game I want to make in the
Link on
future,
itch.
and I
Yeah.
got concept art for that recently.
Oh, hell
So how
yeah.
do wait? You want to promote it? How do people find it?
It would be on itch.io. It's not out yet. I
Sure.
will be back here next month though, and if it is something that I'd like to promote, then I would love to drop
Oh,
the
okay.
link, and I'd love to get some feedback on it. Yeah, this isn't just like a project I'm working. I'm helming this. This is my concept that I've carried
Cool.
forward into reality. So I'm very
This is it. This is
I'm
the
excited.
concept art I
Okay,
created
dope.
recently.
Yeah.
Also cool, all of you.
Mhm.
Nice.
All right.
Very cool.
Thank you all for hanging out. And then, yeah,
Bye-bye.
anybody who wants to join for the watch along, just the watch alongs channel or Twitch channel. It doesn't really matter. I'll be on both.
I'll see what happens.
I'll have
Bye
that set
now.
up in like less than 30 minutes. We're kind of running late, but like, yeah, I need to set up,
All right, I'll
and I
DM
just
you
need to
both
like
Adam
stretch
and
my
Leslie
legs or
James
something.
about the stuff I said
You.
earlier. Bye bye now.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye. Thanks for hanging out.
Later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.